Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back. I'm World Dragon, and we are continuing our playthrough of Warhammer 40,000 Rogue Trader. And when we left off last time, we had just started Act 3. We'd kind of gone through a lot of admin. Excuse me, thing, and just go through. Kind of gone through a lot of admin. Now, I've done a lot in the meantime, in between episodes. I pretty much planned out the whole of the Exemplar class upgrade for all of my main 6 characters. I didn't bother doing it for J.R. Heinrichs. Hopefully that doesn't come back to bite me in the ass. And so we left off. We did a couple of little extra rumors, including trying to grab a pirate ship, a very elusive pirate ship, which managed to escape. Very upset about that. Oh yes, and then one thing we just need to do, which I didn't do at the end of... Sorry, I didn't do during my own time in admin because I didn't want to do it without you guys, should we say, kind of aware of it. And I'm not quite sure which one I'm looking to do. Quite possibly it was the hammer? The pauldron does look very fancy, but I don't think I will be going for that one. But I do need to get Crucible either way. Gives me some profit factor, a lot of provisions, gives me complacency. I gain Holy Man feature. Grants plus 10% damage for 2 turns and plus 20% temporary wounds when a character uses their origin ability. Okay. Very nice. That does cost me Prometheum mechanisms, chemicals, and phlogiston. Wow, we've actually quite a lot. Chemicals we're doing okay with. Mechanisms we're actually doing really well. And Prometheum we're doing really well. So let's get Crucible. Over in Janus. Get our usual payments, and then payment in Origins. Profit factor has gone up. And so if we come down to the bottom... Oh, we're able to grab some of the other ones. Which one did I want was the question. Probably the profit factor. As all allies gain plus 12% dodge against Xenos. Oh, that's pretty nice. Get captive Xenos completed though. Merciful Savior. Whenever an ally is healed for the first time in a round, damaged out by the allies. Yeah, we don't need to do much healing. Get profit factor in chemicals. Costs us some Xenotech, which we're doing okay on. Loses us profit factor. Alright, so let's get Xenos in Toxicants. Nine people cost 9 I'm actually running low on Plasteel, which is crazy. Costs me 4 provisions. Do get Watcher from a one-handed primitive sword. Nothing great. Question is, do I want an extra 12% dodge against Xenos? Means I have to get captive Xenos from somewhere. I'm sure that'll be on Phobos. Nope, but that will be getting equipped. Where mechanisms came from. So let's come back down. Tractium Ignifera, an archive of the Expanse. Sacrament of the Light. An engine assembled by a mysterious clique of engine elders. Countenance hidden by veils of open-work plasteel, and whose wisdom is so great that servants below the rank of Magos are forbidden from even addressing them. 15 speed with average... Not great. Sky Barrier, Triumph and Fury. Speed and Rage, Broadside Macro Cannon, 5 shots, 30 damage. That's not bad. A lot of Explorator's Reputation as well, an extra 20,000. All allies gain plus 20% minimum damage to their ranged attacks. Rogue Trader's weapons carry the blessing of the supreme armorers of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Yeah, potentially. I mean, the Explorator's reputation is also going to be really nice. What does Archive of the Expanse get me? A lovely bit of profit factor. Eye of the Omnissiah. Gets me efficiency +3 across everywhere. Let's go and grab that. Argonus. What have you got for me? Decree on Diligence. Costs me 3 people. Filth of the Expanse. Blocks shield. Oh, wait. I keep coming down. Could actually get down to rank 4. Loyalist Garb. As long as they keep moving, they get dodge. That's not bad at all. Do have a lose some profit factor. Gain some profit factor. And we lose some profit factor. We do get a lot of reputation with the Imperial Navy, though. That might be worth it. But then, Woebringer? Really? That's me a lot of Xenotech and Adamantine. Is fine. Yeah, probably. So, colony, we need Bastion. Need to do missionaries first, which... This one... Do have to do that first. And so... This is going to get me 21 people, so I might actually end up needing that. Cost me 6 weapons, gets me people and security across everything. Efficiency and complacency goes up. Profit factor goes up. Plasteel and adamantine. Maybe, I mean, we need to wait for missionaries to be done for that. Gets me a lot of weapons, mechanisms, people, and provisions. Best munition supplies for the defense of the Expanse. +2 to the plating of all sectors. Oh, very nice. Let's go and get 5 more profit factor. That's not to be scoffed at. Favos 6. We did just go and grab Craven's Bane, Chainsword, two-handed. Look at that shortly. And all the way down we come. We're not going to be getting Raider Base. Rogue Trader gains +10 Intelligence, Fellowship, and Willpower. Actually low on Plasteel. Who would have thought? Xenos Intoxant and Penal Battalion. 60,000 reputation with the Drusians. We get quite a nice power sword. 30 to 40 damage. Then we might just potentially want the profit factor instead, and we do get the plus... I'm not too fussed by the +10 intelligence thing. But Penal Battalion. +10 critical hit chance with macro cannons. Captive Xenos was one of the ones we did need. We do lose 3 profit factor. But we did need it for one of the things. We do then gain 18 people. And we also needed that Extractium Ignifia. 5 mechanisms, 5 phlogiston. You can actually get that. Adamantine and Plasteel. Let's go and grab that for now. Earthbreaker. Alright, so that's all of our projects still going. We are going to come via Dargonus and then come up to Traffle's Calamity. And yes, and of course, before we even go away, we're going to do the world of Quetzet Temer, which is Incendia Corda's world. 9 profit factor gained. I think that just said that we have... Yes? Lord Captain, there's been an act of sabotage on Kiava Gamma. The cult of the Final Dawn has invaded the planet. Cultivated a pack of schismaticals in the bowels of the manufactoriums and set them upon us. The attack was so sudden that we almost lost all the workshops, but we had help. Some entities, already being called data angels, have invaded the cogitational network, seized the cogitators and servitors, and used them to repel the first onslaught of the schematicals. Now there is a fierce struggle taking place over the planet. The noosphere of the world is boiling. Placing goes up by 1. All allies get +5 perception and +10% armor penetration. Data angels must be exiled, just like these schematicals. This is my world, and I will not have uncontrollable elements just traipsing about. +1 security and the terror. You have a gamma machine, part machine, and Necron creatures. Deal -10% less damage to Rogue Trader and their allies. What was this thing again? 5 perception and +10% armor penetration. We know about these data angels. Not much. They are machine spirits, beings born from the art of data smithing. They charge into battle chanting the same binary mantra that the participants of Procedure OC chanted. There are not many nodes where they can reside, perhaps because we destroyed the cells used in Procedure OC. This is quite beneficial to us if we will not accept the help of these strange creatures. This was part of a coordinated attack that hit the entire expanse. The heretics must have been preparing for a long time. Thanks to the fact that the planet had been thoroughly purged of the corruption influence of Cubis Delphim, the cult now has nowhere to hide and no collaborators on the planet. They have utterly failed to compromise our world's defenses. Opinions from officers. There are backup cogitators located in the Kiava Gamma's manufactorums to ensure the continuity of production in case of an accident. The severity of the situation would call for disrupting the service algorithms, and I am prepared to sanction a ritual that will allow the data angels of the Omnissiah to absorb the cogitators' computing power to combat these wicked spirits. 95%. Or 90%. Pascal, let the ritual of bonding with the backup sanction the ritual of the bonding. And shall be fulfilled immediately. The hordes of data spirits have been tech exercised and exterminated, and the afflicted mechanisms purged and restored. The tech priests gave praise to the Omnissiah for protecting and the production algorithm from severe disruption. After exiling the schismaticals, the data angels have retreated into hiding inside the cogitational networks, leaving the servants of the Omnissiah only to guess at who or what these beings were. There you go, we get +4 profit factor. All colonies get +3 efficiency. And let's go and grab what comes next. Cost me 3 promethium and 3 chemicals. Gets me a lot of weapons. Cost me 2 mechanisms. Gets me 3 profit factor. Done. We'll go and grab that. I have profit factor up to 134 now. And 117. I don't know how these numbers always quite work. We have Earthbreaker, a lot of plasteel and adamantine. And let's go and grab... What's me? Promethium, we're good for, I still believe, yes. Provisions, fantastic. People, okay. Weapons, okay. Let's go and grab this. Security +3 across everywhere. Bowstone, still working. Janice, you are not. Go for the first time. We didn't want that one. I think I want this one, which means I have to do Captive Xenos. Xenos Intoxicants was also called for by somebody, so let's go and grab that. Okay, and let's go ahead and hit a quick save. Always said, don't like doing the kind of admin stuff twice. And I am also then visit the system. Don't think I'll get pulled into anything directly. Obviously, I think I should have to go to the planet. Your crew has registered activity in the orbit of Quetzal Temer, one of the worlds of the Winterscale dynasty. According to the report, the Emperor's Vow, the flagship of rogue trader Caligus Winterscale, is positioned over the southern hemisphere. Oh, whoops, yes, I apologize. I got this wrong way round. This is Winterscale's problem, not quarter. What information does our librarium have on Winterscale's flagship? The Emperor's Vow is a crusader carrying up to 120,000 crew. Length overall 6,000 meters, beam 1,000 meters, estimated time of service in the Winterscale Dynasty, fleet several millennia. It is known for a fact that the ship has undergone many modifications, including the replacement of macro weapons for long-range laser batteries and short-range macro batteries, and I'm afraid this is all we know, Lord Captain. Incredibly ancient, incredibly complex, incredibly unpredictable, and extremely demanding when it comes to resources. Had I been one of the highborn, though unofficial, rulers of the Expanse, I would have definitely have chosen this void ship for myself. The Librarium of House Orselio also had records on the Emperor's Vow. Its most famous owner, to be precise, Sebastian Winterscale, a fledgling road trader of great promise. It is not known how Sebastian acquired this ship, but Lord Captain Winterscale used it to traverse the moor and find a new home in the Coronis Expanse. Hail the Emperor's Vow. Will be done. The Emperor's Vow sends its greetings to the glorious ruler of the Von Valentius dynasty. This is Ebrek ap Dief, his lordship Caligos Winterscale's Voxmaster, who has the honor of speaking on behalf of his lord today. When it succeeded, the booming voice fills the air, startling a few officers on the bridge. However, you feel that Ebrecht's ostentatiously confident tone is meant to hide his concern. I do not wish to offend your lordship. The Lord Captain would never miss an opportunity to enjoy personal conversation with a man of similar station. You see, the Lord Captain had yet another heated argument with the esteemed Incendio Corda, and he had very good reason for his displeasure. I dare not discuss his lordship's affairs, but I can divulge that we set out to protect the dynasty's rightful demesnes from the invasion of profane Xenos. This is how we arrived here at Quetzaltemer. There is no better hunting ground when you need to cool off your head, I believe the Lord Captain said. We easily crushed the pathetic mockery of a fleet that was laying siege to the unfortunate world. Of course, most of the Xenos fled, but we did rescue a few of their ships to chum for the Void Beasts. Tell me the story does not end there. You see, your lordship, one of the Aldari ships crashed on Quetzaltemer, so the Lord Captain chose to descend and finish off the elusive prey. But he has not been able to find his way out of the local woods for over 30 days now, and this concerns me greatly. Anticipate the next question, your lordship? No, I am confident the Lord Captain is still alive. His body and spirit do not break easily, and besides, he is accompanied by Wharton the Grey, who would sell his soul if that helped to keep the Lord Captain out of harm's way. Is there anyone else with Caligos? A full hunting party consisting of half 100 hand-picked enforcers and his lordship's personal retinue, naturally. I know what you want from me. Generous favor in return for a generous favor. Find Lord Captain Winterscale on Quetzaltemer, bring him back to the Emperor's Vow. I swear by the Golden Throne that I will convince him to side with you in any conflict that occurs in the next 100 years. After all, I am allowed to make deals on the Lord Captain's behalf whilst he remains unavailable. Bring him back dead, the deal will be sealed by his successor. In this case, Wharton the Grey best return in a body bag. Data transfer decree has been signed. My crew will send you the landing coordinates. May the God Emperor look after you. Keen spirits terminate the connection between the flagships and two great dynasties. Okay. Assuming I've been to an ancient bunker. We have some plasteel, which I may go and grab hold of. It's only 2, but... although, no, I say that, my plasteel's jumped straight back up. Let's not worry about that. So very, very quickly, though, let's jump to the bridge. Because we do now have 134 profit factor. Whereas, when we started this, we actually had 117. So we've jumped up so much. Guarantee I can get more equipment from the Explorators. I think I can now get some improved power armor for Ulfar. Let's just quickly go do some equipment grabbing, and then we'll go down to a planet. Okay, high factotum generous. Station for some goods. Yes, we can get Holy Power Armor. Mars Pattern, Astartes Flamer, Battle Stimulator Medikit. 20 strength for 3 rounds. And a Vivisector's Visor. The wearer's single attacks on an opening deal an additional plus 20% of the target's maximum wounds damage. Whereas dead... Oh, wow, ooh. Quite like that. Quite like that indeed. And I don't think I'll be able to get anything extra from here. No, because it's reputation that we're struggling for, not profit factor. So let's come in here. Let's have a look at helmets. Plus 5% to hit chance, plus 3% to critical hit chance. The wearer's single attacks of an opening deal an additional plus 20% of the target's maximum wounds damage. Done. Oh no, I've lost my monocle. That looked so gorgeous on me. Let's go to... Oh, here he is. Ulfa. Holy Power Armor, an extra 20% armor, an extra 2 deflection. Base armor property, an extra 5 strength. When the wearer suffers damage more than or equal to 46, this armor unleashes a blast of energy, dealing from 20 to 25 power damage with armor penetration of 10% to any target in melee range. Ah, I was really hoping... I mean, it's called Holy Power Armor. I was really hoping it would have an Aguila on it. And then we did get an Astartes Flamer. But I am... I don't know, do I keep my bolter? I mean, I very rarely use my bolter, really. Let's test out the Flamer for a little while. And then we want to come to Abe and just have a look at sword versus sword. 31 to 41. We may as well. Because we don't have any bonuses with primitive swords. Look at that beast. Or chain weapons, to be honest. We do have bonuses with power weapons. Fortunately, as you can see, we don't have a good one of those yet. Straight to cargo, then. We do have one here, which is actually not that good in the grand scheme of things. I'm going to send it to cargo. That was a power weapon, however. Back to Chronos Expanse map. Bit of going through loading screens just to get to all this stuff done. Then... Can't do anything with the Emperor's Vow. That's fair. And then let's go to the Fortress of Quetzaltemir and the usual suspects. Moonscale's shuttle awaited its owner's return in vain. Dun 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 dun. Oh! Little snake.
None shall stand in my way.
Fresh containers for transporting supplies. Their markings indicate they are several centuries old. Mold, birds, and rodents have ruined the fruits of the local vegetation. Fortress of Quetzaltemir. Fortress of Quetzaltemir. Interesting. Gonna go right. Is this going to become a maze where I'm going to have to remember which way I've been and come from? This almost going to be like a little map, you know, with say 20 identical looking areas. Shuttle disappears in the wild vegetation of the island. Several hours pass before the rogue trader finally admits that he has been aimlessly wandering around in circles. Any attempts to get back on track by retracing his steps have failed. Vox communications cannot reach the ship. Now it becomes clear how Kalos Windscale could get lost on his own world. Lush overgrowth has sprung back in seconds, blocking the way back. The trail is gone. Interesting.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Whole bunch of goods. On-scale search shuttle crashed during landing. Neither the pilot nor the scouting group survived. Sprungback blocking the trail in seconds. Okay, interesting. I do have pretty good awareness.
A new challenge for me.
The forests. Okay, so this one could get interesting. Okay, but at this rate we'll turn into an old man down here. Use the sweet aroma of fruit teases the rogue trader's olfactory senses, especially after so many hours spent in the stuffy humidity of the forest. But after locating the source of the aroma, he decides against tasting the appetizing fruits. Several mummified corpses lie under the fruit trees, their withered faces a testament to their agony, their bodies covered in dark wounds resembling the bites of giant leeches. Eldari Ranger. Well, I mean, seriously, that should be a bit obvious. Oh, Eindriel, Calanine, and Etrisha. The monkey will pay for your suffering. Suffering, their spirit stones are shattered. Distan and she who thirsts has long finished her feast. We will destroy them, every monkey who... You hear that? Soul Destroyers are back. Cain, fill our hearts with fury.
I'll wipe you from the face of the galaxy.
We are called to battle.
Okay, I can see 3 Eldari Rangers in the back. I've got 3... 4 melee. 5 there. That leaves 2. I know there's one on my left. And... there is one somewhere else that I'm missing. Oh, one back here, I think. What I missed. You have been ambushed, then I guess I shall start the battle. Once Harrow was ambushed, I definitely feel like I saw them long before they saw me. Eldari Guardian, 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 and then Rangers. Right, if there are no enemies with 2 cells, it gains 100% damage, 50% charge, and 50% hit chance. Really? This guy just gets Eye of the Oblivion. That's from me, you're welcome. Okay. So let's have a look at its order. Eldari, Guardian, Guardian, and Guardian. So they're going to kind of close in and get in the way. It's going to be a pain. Weapon skills only 55. Basically, I'm not entirely sure. Do I want to get Cass out and through before we say things get too hairy? Go and put a
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I'm gonna come through, I think, and
I have read tomes of
hope
military
for the best,
tactics.
basically. Let's as well.
Me, if you insist, Lord
beforehand.
Captain.
Then
If I may, you don't
I will not
frighten
join
me.
the ranks of the dead.
well, then maybe you shouldn't pick a fight with. Put front line down here. Dog production.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
All of them in there, and then let's just put. We. Alright, fine. We can't do the other one. Guess that'll be me and Prey, basically, because there's a few Eldari Guardians
I will
which
not
are
fail the craft world.
potentially about to start swinging for Cass, although she has very high dodge.
Heal
What
my
I'm praying
wounds.
with. he's going to go and yet slightly block off the way. Pascal has been slowed. Argenta can't really run forward, which is the problem, but that's fine. Let's go and concentrate fire. Let's go and mark some prey.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Let's
I'll do it.
get that one. Let's controlled shot, because we are going to have to get Pascal to dodge this.
Faith without...
Dearly for your actions.
Beautiful work.
As the Emperor...
Hey! She fired in the right direction. Proclaim the bounty. Furious
I answer
recital.
the call.
Shouldn't make me. They've actually not got great movement, which is quite interesting. Now this is where it could start to get
Nothing.
Ends here.
Very
I
painful.
do not fear a perilous path.
guys have great boosts if no one's
Strands
around
of
them.
fate guide me.
Ulfa. We charge into. We can charge into that guy. Can't get round there.
I will not yield to the likes of you.
Sure.
Corpse play.
Isha, heal my wounds.
That,
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. So it shall be.
and let's run and gun.
Isha, heal my wounds.
To meet the same
My
end.
purpose
Yep.
guides my hand.
Detected.
Really need to get into these rangers. Abelard. Make us start by coming up to here. Love to be able to get one further if I'm honest. How about...
Tried and tested
Let's
tactics
at least
are the
charge
best
into
ones.
them then. They dodged. Should, however, have lost their bonus to dodge, which is great. They do, however, still have 77% chance.
I will do my duty.
Scream.
Victory
Sure.
is imminent.
Let's swing
It
away.
will be done. Grey hair, sure hair.
Got them. Got Litany of Exhaustion on them as well, which is fantastic. Look at that. That'll lower their stats. Pascal. I've got a brilliant range. Let's get you back here, quite frankly.
As the tactical imperative dictates.
Need to get into these rangers. Remove their bonuses.
My vow is to serve. The Omnissiah knows all, comprehends all. Request approved.
Get some. Hunt down the prey.
Running binaric override. Request approved. Running
2%.
binaric override.
You will
Take
pay
that.
dearly for your actions.
The scriptural prognosis is faithful.
Nice. Embajador. Let us... Get in here. Okay, I feel like the opening by their counts. Not 100% sure on how those tidy
All
work. if I'm
too
honest.
easy.
Get reckless. Let's go endure. And let us swing away.
Nothing I can't.
A pitiful attempt.
26 damage. Then let us simply swing away again.
Suits my purpose.
Oh, he parried the cheeky little bugger. That'll be Bahador. And we are back. It is Cass's turn. We're going to step back
Give
one.
me strength.
Because that should in fact... Oh, interesting. There are no enemies within 2 cells. Cass is definitely within 2 cells. I mean, on the other side of a pillar, admittedly. But definitely within 2 cells. Like I said, that's very interesting. Let us go and...
I'm not
Bahador?
accustomed to being ordered around.
And you should technically have that opening. Let's go reckless. And... make them a very noted enemy.
Not a problem for me. Nothing of value has been lost.
Let's go and smite that Eldari. What if I was in fact to come
Be
around
careful
here?
not to cross my gaze.
That should... yes, that should. Avenge the Fallen. Whenever one of these character's allies dies, this character gains a stacking +2 bonus to damage. And +5... oh, really? You get the same thing? They did. Flip it, heck. They're, kind of pushing it a little bit, aren't they? These rangers... wow. These rangers really have that much health? No, they don't. How do you have so much health? This is like high Eldari Ranger. Who's got twice as much health as everybody else. Ah, this one is the Ranger. The one, the only. Have to get this one caught in, I think.
Me?
Go and curse
If
them.
you insist, Lord Captain.
Let's go and...
If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Will pay dearly
Simply
for your
because
actions.
I understand there's a few more of them alive, and I wouldn't normally focus on one per one, but until I maybe get a little bit further back here, these guys will all keep getting that stacking boost to damage. And I'm not really looking forward to that too greatly, to be honest.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Oh.
I will not fail the craft world. No enemy will thwart my purpose.
I think he missed. I'm not too sure, though.
Suffering is part of the
That
trial.
hit.
Flesh betrays me.
Oh. He has so little health. Step up to here.
Our foes reek of cowardice. High momentum.
Let's rapid
See
fire.
how the wolf succeeds! Wolves! Out of your bones!
Too far away. See if we can solve that.
Oh, Isha, heal my wounds.
Keep walking forward.
The fame-hungry come!
Next we have an Eldari Ranger, then the Eldari Ranger, and then another Eldari Ranger. Yes, I've got the flamer now, haven't I? This is where it does make a difference. Go ahead and
Cubs play.
reload as well. No, we're not going to use a heroic on Ulfa. It could be a bad idea because
Return this favor
if
tenfold.
we're about to go and, for instance, lose Pascal.
Yeah!
Wait! Oh, he has a corner to run into.
Heal my wounds.
Oh, he missed. Good. I think. I don't even know what he shot at, to be honest. It's cover. Oh, he hit the cover instead of me. That was quite lucky. Oh, this Aldari Ranger's just jumped up in its number of health as well. Oh, unless I missed it, because that's a level 3 Aldari Ranger as well. We have Avalard. Let's bring him around here.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
And Taunting Scream needs more range.
It will be done.
Dead.
At your beck and call.
Charge forward to here just to get myself in range. Now, do you know what? I am going to go and use the Heroic Act on...
Forth on Valencius!
Yeah, I'm going to go and... I'm getting myself right to the back
My
here,
place
quite
is at
frankly.
the fore.
And...
Indeed.
I'll get a couple more priority targets on me. Honestly, I'm just going to
Victory
start
is a
swinging.
target well struck. At your beck and call.
Then we unfortunately don't have any movement left. However, let us switch weapons. Give it a go.
Pitiful attempt.
Yeah, a little bit more. Oh, we're disabled in our movement. Interesting. Gonna put a trap in between them then.
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Let's go and take that back off. Go and shoot him in the face.
Venerate you, machine spirit.
Go and shoot him in the face
Request
again.
approved.
You will pay dearly for your actions.
He's down to 75 health. And Bahadur, you are going to go and trap this guy in a corner, quite frankly. And let's go reckless. Let's
All too easy.
go his stats a little bit.
Suits my purposes.
Go and create another
Nothing
opening.
I can't do.
Let's go and do that again.
Suits my purposes.
Dodged, how dare he? Oh well. He is now stuck in a corner, so not too worried about him anymore. Let us come. We've got this guy lying on the floor down here.
Step
down
aside.
here.
The navigator is coming.
And
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
see if we can save Pascal.
Into the darkness.
I am a navigator, not a
You will pay
servitor.
dearly for your actions.
I feel like... Oh, he's just outside of range. There's a shame. I feel like being killed by the Navigator's powers is not a very good ending for an Eldari. We are going to... I don't know, actually.
If I may,
S boosts Pascal's stats a little bit further again. And you know what? We're actually just going to leave it there. Oh! He's still alive! That can be dealt with.
I answer the call.
He's lost his sword somewhere.
Brace yourself, Abelard.
Nice. He took the bait.
I hunger for battle.
Gonna come up to here.
So it shall.
Isha, heal my wounds.
Going to...
None can do.
That's...
I say bite of death.
Gonna run and gun, because then we're gonna try and put a bullet into him.
Wolves
I missed. Not very good.
cubs die in disgrace.
Let's in essence just stand on his skull on the ground. Let's revel in slaughter. Bro's weakness. He's not really got very far to go, has he? I dodged a Deadeye shot. That was quite impressive. Hey, let's come to here.
Follow my lead.
Almost missed this guy there for a second. Taunting Scream on both of these guys. And then let's... Got temporary hit points. Let's
It
go
will be done.
Reckless. Let's swing. Nice. Then let's charge.
At your beck and call.
2 enemies left remaining. This guy and the big guy. But of course come this way. Let's say guaranteed. In fact, no. So let's come as far as I can. And let's say guaranteed hit on this guy.
No one route forward. I will join the ancestors. Running by Nerek override.
Oh, let us reload. That unfortunately costs, yeah, most of our... I missed. Oh no. We'll leave it there, because then Bahadur can... Make him step into the corner. Why not? Let's go
Already
Reckless. Let's swing away.
All too easy.
Just keep swinging away. And let us... Attack cannot
My
miss.
time is now.
He's dead. Dari Ranger, of course, they're going to have probably some quite nice equipment. But it's all, unfortunately, going to be unusable to me. The body of the Dari have been hacked to pieces with extreme brutality. The wounds indicate it was done by a power weapon of some kind. The soil under the bodies has turned a rusty color. Gladly lop the heads off a couple of filthy Xenos right now, too.
It's about time.
Good. Oh, very nice. Crucible of Torment. Yeah, that's not going to be useful to me. Rest will be, though. Lusher of Growth has sprung back in seconds, blocking the way. Okay. What do we have? Weapon skill and ballistic skill. Oh! Pascal actually must have gone down. Interesting.
I'm at your service. Let's patch you up.
We function as one.
Let's patch you up. I really wish you could kind of use it from here, really. Put a couple of those on.
This wound will make a fine scar.
Let's patch up
Injuries will
Argenta
not
for now
slow.
as well. We've got so many of these that I'm not too worried about using them a bit. The forests hike last an entire day in the golden rays of dust. The rogue trader sees a small hill crowned with an aguila, a double-headed eagle totem made from the plasteel and rockcrete components of an ancient ship. The foot of the hill provides a much less scenic view. However, the soil is stained brown from all the flesh smeared upon it, contrasted only by the white specks of bone shards mixed into dried-up, bloody mass. Lovely.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Our warband made a fine departure from the Dark City. Gamora will not soon forget when they played host to the Etfater and Ulfar. I would love to see their feeble spirits writhing in the storm of souls we wrought.
Hey, we succeeded.
Perhaps being there would pose no threat to you.
I'm going to do a quick save on that one.
But I would likely lose my eyes at the sight of the colors roiling there.
Operation successful.
Did it successfully
None
twice.
shall stand in my way.
I'm going to go this way because I feel like this way was guarded by more mines. That's all I've got. I mean, there really is nothing to indicate what I'm doing here. Is obstructed by a thin grey veil emitting barely audible clicks. The translucent curtain ripples and starts moving in the direction of the rogue trader. Upon closer inspection, the veil turns out to be woven from many threads carried by fast-flying bugs. The hive attacks the intruder, then retreats into the foliage, leaving behind burning, itching bites and wisps of shredded web. Fantastic. Good.
We need to investigate.
What are we investigating? Who found what? Oh.
Is it Wargled or a trap?
Oh, we got a little bolt pistol there as well.
My success is an irrefutable.
Getting good at this.
Victory awaits.
So we're going to sprung back, blocking the trail already. Okay, so this is in fact a dead end. And then let's try and come back the other way then.
Halt! I noticed something.
So much for following Xeno's traps. Come on, Pascal. He's getting all of them at the moment.
Machine God grants me insight.
Forest of Quetzaltemare. Alright. It's just going to be a run round maze, I feel. And I feel not the kind where you can actually make a little map, you know, in your head or on a piece of paper. Oh wait, I went this way from this way, this from this place, and you end up like in the same areas. I feel like it's just round and round and round we go. Oh look, we got some... Oh hello. Whoa, what is he doing with a Xenos? Wharton the Grey, don't sheath your axe yet, my lord. More game rear their heads, eager to lose them. Rogue Trader menacingly rolls its shoulders. You recognize the hulking man as Wharton the Grey, arch-militant to Caligos Winterscale, who accompanied his master to your Magnae Accessio. Caligos briskly turns on his heel. The blade of his power axe shines threateningly in the sun, covered in fresh blood. Upon seeing you, he breaks into a bloodthirsty grin. You repeat yourself, Xeno's scum. Do you really believe that I will fall for your trick twice? Speaks with gods. O Starborn, graciously allow this priest to speak. The one before you is not. Silence. Barks at the old man, his eyes blinded by blood and rage. I did not feed you to the forest beasts for one reason and one reason only. You may still be of use, and if you do not want to die with these Xenos, shut your mouth. Lord Caligos must have lost his mind. Why else would he mistake the Lord Captain for an enemy of humanity? Name of the God Emperor. Caligos shudders from your words as if the taste of sour wine. I suppose no Xenos would be desperate enough to feign devotion to the Imperial Creed. Looks you up and down, and recognition dawns on his face. Is that you, new blood? Fancy meeting you here. What in the void are you doing on my world, and in such company? Your servants tearfully begged me to return you to your void ship. Eventually spits blood through his cut lip. Useless void-born freaks. When I return, I'll tear their legs off for doubting my strength, and their heads for not being able to settle their problems themselves. Who said I want to return to the void ship? I still haven't met a worthy adversary. One who would grab me by the throat in a death grip. The hunt is not over yet, Bahadur. You know, your lordship von Valentius, why don't you join in the revelry? The forests here are teeming with Xenos, and I'm not greedy. There are enough trophies for us both. got a bit of hope. Wait. Unsurprisingly, at your first meeting, Calico's wind scale appeared before you in a more favorable light. However, under the layer of dried blood and dirt, you still notice a strange detail. The rogue trader appears neither wounded nor exhausted. Having spent a good 30 nights in the forest of Quetzaltemer, Windscale has merely swapped his dazzling smile for a feral grin and drenched himself in the blood of his enemies. Hey Zephyr, welcome to the stream, and the first time. Have I literally just finished this world? I don't know. Have I finished this world? I've never played this game before, so I assume I'm coming towards the end. Inspect his retinue. The thin old man looks on with trusting violet eyes, and you notice silvery sparks glimmer within. His body shivers from the slightest gust of wind, yet you can still sense the power contained in his elderly frame. A panicked binaric trill escapes from under the tech priest's hood when one of her Macandrites goes limp, barking in multiple places at once. The servant of the Omnissiah gently picks it up and warily wields her combi tool until the manipulator starts moving again. The tall navigator in ragged clothes of silk and silver proudly wears the coat of arms of House Cassini. Half of his face is ruined by the fresh scar left by acid, the heart of von Valentius. The navigator nods politely. Though he tries to hide it, his voice is filled with pain and suffering. Slith mercenary looks around viciously, frantically clutching their weapon. Their body is peppered with wounds, both old and new, some rotting and some almost healed. The yellow pupils narrow when you lock eyes, but the Xenos quickly loses interest. Awareness test succeeded. Wharton the Grey has not changed much since your last meeting. Still the same brute of a man with bloodshot eyes and a dull expression on his face. However, unlike Caligos' other servants, the Arch-Militant does not look exhausted. And neither does Caligos. Both are filled with rage and thirst for battle, as if the hunt has only just begun. I would gladly hunt Xenos. Theodora would not be some spineless upstart. Come, Von Valencia, surprise me. Well, what are you waiting for, New Blood? I wandered these forests for 30 nights and did not find the way to the old Twigs village. We'll see if you bring us better luck. Move out. As soon as he finds his way back to his home settlement. Speaks with gods. The forest home of this priest and his people had always been full of wisdom and life, but the fire rain called by the outsiders from the darkness, one great moon and one small moon ago, angered the forest spirits. This priest must find his way home to the heart of Quetzaltemer and perform the soothing ritual alongside his tribe. Until he does, the spirits will suffer and twist into trails. Until he does, the Starbomb will not be able to return to the stars. Okay. Oh, you've just finished this planet. Well, would you look at that, Zephyr? Very nice. Please don't give me any spoilers.
Follow my lead.
But yeah, no, we'll be looking to finish pretty soon. What route have you gone on your playthrough? On mine, I've gone extremely dogmatic.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Cool. And
What is that?
he sniffed out a bayonet chain knife. When the wearer attacks a target with any ranged weapon in a 1 hour range, that attack inflicts bleeding. Target also suffers 25% critical damage to all attacks made against it. Maybe. Go and pick that up. Let's go and see what I've got on Wolfen. In terms of items, where's that chain blade gone? We have plus 10 agility and fellowship. Plus 1 chance to reduce incoming water damage by half for 8 points of deflection. Let's go and give him his little underslung chain blade. It smells of decomposition.
It's about time.
That's a dead end. We got over here. We got some more goods. And another dead end, I think. Dari Guardian. Oh, wait. Where did we come from and where are we going? We came from this way, I believe. And I think they came from this way. There's only one exit anyway, so let's go and use that.
A new challenge for me?
I seem to have a few more hangers on right now. The irresistible sweet aroma of fruit teases the rogue trader's olfactory senses. Yeah, let's not do that. Future stench of decaying flesh comes from the enforcer bodies that have not yet being torn apart by local wildlife. See if we can pick the lock.
Operation successful.
Done. Tempestus Carapace Elite Backpack. The wearer's weapon has a base rate of fire or strike count equal to 2 to 4. That parameter is increased by +1. If it is a ranged weapon, its recoil is doubled. That's bad, isn't it? Whilst the wearer's weapon has 5 or more base rate of fire, the strike count, the hit chance of the wearer's burst attacks is increased by 9%. If it is a ranged weapon, its recoil is negated. Advanced medikit and fireproof.
None shall stand in my way.
Markings on the containers date back 500 Terran years. Wow. Xenos attacked the camp from high ground. Oh, we can come up the ladder. Go and get some goods whilst everybody's climbing a ladder. As Windscale set up camp amid the remains of an ancient military encampment. Awareness.
As it should be.
Body of House Windscale's seneschal has been picked clean by wild beasts, but the marks on his spine suggest that the man was sliced in two with a power weapon. Oh look, Ulfar can't come up the ladder. How hilarious is that? He's too big.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Flesh Overgrowth has come back. Well then, let's keep going forward in the only route we can go through this maze of a place. And I don't know, maybe we'll come across a village. Maybe we'll come across more Alderi. Who only knows? Although I like how Winterscale is hunting down Xenos scum, as he so lovingly puts it. And he has a Slith in his own retinue. If the trees themselves are walking around like lumbering people. But trees can't move, can they?
Something
Oh,
of
they
interest.
Probably can. Trevor Cassini. What a name.
With multifunctionality.
What a name. And it turns out, I don't know, I thought everybody had their own follower then, because he looked like he was following Pascal. Ooh, what did we get? Archmilitant's Hood. Each of the wearer's critical hits made with a ranged weapon increases their melee weapon critical damage by plus strength bonus until the end of combat. Oh, interesting. I don't think I will end up using that. Open with athletics. That won't be a problem. And chainsaws gleam amid the mummified remains.
What is that? I rise to the occasion.
Tattooed mummy lies in a ceremonial pose, dressed in bizarre fur, tied with an aguila burned on its forehead. Oh, we can actually see inside. 20% on Medicae.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
Down the Xenos trap.
My success is an irrefutable certainty.
It very much seems a bit like a death world, if you ask me. Oh, forest. The forest. We're going to go across the bridge. Why not? Our giant retinue. Just seems to take twice as long to get anywhere. And we are... Oh, we're back here.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Oh, interesting. We are about to start going around in circles then. Okay, so this is now where we do have to actually attempt to undo the maze. If we go through here. So have I just been accidentally picking the right way forward for everything so far? Where does this take me? That could be quite interesting. Every time I've had a double choice, I've managed to pick right every time. That would be about four clicks, maybe? Oh. In dialogue, we have...
Laboratory is blessed with multifunctionality.
That, I don't think went overly well. We've seen here you've carefully erected a place of worship. Albeit after a fashion of their own. Got a knife, which we very much don't need, and we'll take the crack grenades.
Nothing escapes my sight.
What did...
Victory awaits!
Oh, that was the other way to get around this thing, I think. Alright, so at the other side, where do we end up? I'm sure we're going to kind of end up in the same spots. I'm really not sure. This is where this place does become a bit of a map. I was kind of hoping it was going to do that. But I wasn't quite sure. Something shiny stuck in the foliage. Coming closer to look at and recognizes an obsolete heavy void suit model that has been subsumed among the growing branches. A heavily damaged skull bears its teeth from behind the murky glass. At least their death was quick. Oh wait, we're back here. This is where we chose to go across this last time. Interesting.
Follow my lead.
Hang on, if we go back here, do we actually end up in a slightly different place? Because this place is a maze. So I don't know. We do end up back here, okay. Let's actually go back. I'm going to retrace my steps through the other direction. Because we do know that... Rest, you soon find a suitable spot for a camp, a meadow with fruit tree... Oh, we've... No, this is not somewhere different. No way. That's the way we went last time. This thing is trying to turn us around. Sure, if we go through here, we end up somewhere different, or we should do. I don't know, I'm getting very confused now. So I'm sure we went through the other side and ended up in... with that god shrine thing. Yeah, see, we come through this way.
Challenge for me.
Oh, and hello. I think we come this way. This is where these guys are all going. Let's get after them. I think we found the village. Yes, I hear lots of things going on. A group of lean young people surrounds you, shooting anxious glances between you, Caligos, the priest, and the grey-headed elder who has stepped forward. Unlike the rest, her skin is completely free of decoration, save for the two-headed Aguila branded on her wrinkled forehead. Our meeting occurred just as Speaks with Gods foresaw. Woman accent grates on your ears. Her words sound like a fusion of High Gothic and the most vulgar tongue of the rabble. Welcome to the heart of the forest, Starborn. This ruler... Enough of your bleating, old hag. I already told you your speech offends me so. Makes me want to cut out your tongue. Not even a quarter preacher would have the patience to listen to you blather on about stars, gods, spirits, and other nonsense. I am sick and tired of aimlessly trudging through the woods, old man. I am a hunter, and without quarry, I turn into quite the beast. Speaks with Gods is ready to conduct the ritual, O Starborn. The heart of the forest is calling out to me, so let this priest serve his gods not in word, but in deed. Okay. It is done. This good-for-nothing psycho has finally proved himself useful. I intend to have a good night's sleep and enjoy the local delicacies. One good thing about Quetzaltemer is that the fruit here is sweeter than Calaxian honey and more tender than the meat of a young ox. You should get some rest as well, Bahada, and remember, it is better to go hunting when you are full of vigor, but slightly hungry. The hunger adds acuity. Make the kill more intoxicating, you know. Let me know when you're ready to depart, or if you decide to share a few stories, then come to the bonfire. It's not often that two rogue traders can indulge in confidences away from prying ears. The forest is our home, but the forest is angry with us.
It's about time.
Monograph by Carl Emanuel Cerubium Doe on the culture of the Imperial's far world. Made from Woodbee's fiber showed the Chronicles has been recorded at least 500 years ago. The Other Chronicles tell of a bleak history period of the tribe's decline due to an unknown virus. Symbols on the canvas resemble High Gothic letters, but the inhabitants do not know the origin of their meaning, claiming that the sacred knowledge was bestowed upon them by Quetzaltemer himself. This character, revered as a god, obviously originates from the Imperium that we know. His exact name either lost or adapted in accordance with local phonetics. The only other sacred symbol tribe reveres is the Aguila, the two-headed eagle god. A group of the most interesting canvases depicting tragic yet heroic deeds was confiscated and taken on board for further investigation. Many of the words made up from the scrambled Gothic symbols were easy to decipher, such as banish, sacrifice, valley, or land/lands, as well as death, incomprehensible and merciful. This part most likely talks about some sort of sacrificial pilgrimage. A priest has confirmed my theory. Any tribesmen who have committed an offense can atone by sacrificium, a journey to the Deadlands full of unknown deaths. The adepts and I have sent to investigate the Deadlands have not returned yet. Interesting. Speaks with gods. Now, speaks with gods help you this time. The spirits from the darkness brought the fire rain down on Quetzalcoatl, killing many of the tribes who had cared for the forest's young and ancient. This blasphemy enraged the guardian spirits, but as soon as this servant of the wind, rain, and sand soothed them with the ritual sacrifices and divine sorcery, their wrath gave way to mercy. Did you not foresee this in your visions? The dreams come and go, Sky Herald of the faraway stars. Sometimes this servant of the gods can understand the mystical visions of the days of old or the future, but even speaks with gods cannot fully comprehend the divine design of the two-headed eagle god. Sometimes I am blind even when I can see. Imperium, this servant of the stars, clouds, and eclipse does not know this word. The priest's sorcery is a gift from the two-headed eagle god. How can his gift be condemned by mortals? The absurdity of the old man's words hides nothing but snow-white reverence. He has no intention of offending the Emperor. It was only a golden glow in his heart, akin to that of his most faithful followers. Enough about that. How did Winterscale survive all this time? The Starborn who carries the seal of Quetzalcoatl's descendant is strong in both body and will, as befits a god. This servant, like the rest of his entourage, had grown weak on just the 7th night of our journey. But the Starborn continued to lead us fiercely, pressing forward to seek out the spirits from the darkness, even among the twisted paths, delivering the sky's judgment. The servants of grass, flowers, and trees regrets only the imminent death of the Starborn's companion, the one you call Seneschal. He quarreled with the ironclad Guardian, and his words enraged the Starborn, and thus he slashed the unfortunate man's body upon with his axe, and threw the remains to the wild animals of Quetzalcoatl for them to feast upon. You mean to say that Winterscale killed his Seneschal? The servant saw everything with his own two eyes. It is not proper, perhaps, for a mere speck of dirt under the heels of a Sky Herald of the two-headed eagle god to muse upon the deed. However, this servant did sense with his entire being the rage that possessed the Starborn at that moment, and the ironclad Guardian reveled in his god's wrath. I suppose you mean Caligos Winterscale's arch-militant, Wharton the Grey, deemed dangerous to me even on our first meeting, but our time together spent wandering through the forest cemented this notion. Take my leave. Caligos Winterscale, Wharton the Grey, Magos Galenia Zeta, identification greeting, error, House Cassini greets you.
None shall stand in my way.
Banging on some pipes. Go and grab some cargo. I could do with a lot of reputation with the Drusians, so everything I find can be packaged and sent to them, quite frankly. Okay, nope, we can't go up there. Got down here. Let's overgrowth has sprung back in seconds, covering the path.
Victory awaits.
There's a nice bird that just flew over. With the forest. To the scene of the slaughter. More goods. Yes, pretty much a whole bunch of dwellers of the forest. Alright, well that seems like just about everybody. Wharton the Grey. Master gave orders to be prepared. We're moving out soon. Wharton is prepared. Killing Xenos is what Wharton loves to do. Okay then. There's one right next to you, you know. A nice walk that, wasn't it, Bahadur? You may have helped us navigate the living forest clutches, but don't let it go to your head. Would have managed by myself sooner or later. Sooner or later. One day you too will grow sick of all the talking, and then you too will choose shooting Xenos on a wild planet over endless intrigue. Fine, we have plenty of time, so be it. I will give you a private audience. If Dio Corda knew how close-knit we'd become, she would have surely branded us conspirators. Stop calling me New Blood. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Wait around for a couple of decades, New Blood, and let others get used to you. It's not often that we have a fresh new rogue trader in our circles. I hear you've decided to oppose both Lord Inquisitor and the Corda dynasty. A Void Kraken may eat them both for all I care, acting as if their war on heresy in the Expanse is just starting. I've been living it for decades, and I won't need an inquisitorial preacher, and I don't need Incendia's goodwill. Tell me about Quetzaltemer. Inquiries are curious, to be sure. Quetzaltemer is a planet with a rather dreary backstory. A long time ago, it supplied my great-grandfather with tons of succulent fruits and thousands of cargo containers filled with a special building fiber process from the local forests. The population all lived in large cities, a safe distance away from the tangled paths and trees, and then this quiet life was dashed by Xenos raids. They burned down the cities and shackled our people faster than our ships could help. In the end, the local governor ran away, leaving the remaining people at the beast's mercy. And the people, in turn, fled the big cities that attracted the Xenos. And that is how the forest that the rebel feared became their salvation. The planet fell into decay, there was no one to populate the cities, and there was no one to extract resources. Quetzaltemer expected 3 new arcs filled with settlers to arrive from the Imperium, but in 500 years, not one of them has reached the Expanse. I saw the corpse of your seneschal. The old man was a weakling, and that is why he's dead. That's what happened when you can no longer fulfill your duty to the Master. Kalecgos carries himself with an air of indifference, but sudden furrows his forehead betray his regret. Many fine warriors have perished on this hunt. Raise a toast to their name when you can. How did you survive the forest? Forests of Quetzaltemer are not like the jungles of Catachan, New Blood. The only thing that could kill you here is your own stupidity or an unfortunate coincidence in the form of a stray Xenos or a rare predator. Rainwater for breakfast, nutritious larvae for lunch, and fermented fruit in place for wine and for supper. One could not wish for better hunting grounds. I noticed that your people look totally woebegone. That means that my people are weaklings, and I shall change that soon. As for me, I have been of stout constitution since the day I was born. But after looking closer at his companions, he raised his brows in surprise. It seems that the rogue trader just realized the validity of your words. Let us discuss the Eldari problem. You care about them that much, New Blood. Go ahead, then. Try to convince me that the vile Xeno scum deserve the mercy of Kalecgos Winterscale, but remember, you only get one chance. Agree to sell these Xenos to me. Interesting. Winterscale I've heard of would have never thrown his protectorate to Corda so easily. If you were to agree, you would have a rogue trader and the head of a powerful dynasty in your debt. This is what I want to waste it on? I don't think this is what I want to waste it on. Let's try Fellowship. Winterscale flinches as if a blow and doubt darkens his gaze. Testing the boundaries, are we, Bahadur? I like your boldness, but you should stick your head so far into the beast's throat. I shall consider your words, and that is all I shall promise. Time to go seek an Eldari. About time indeed. It may take a while to find their trail, but Wharton here has a keen eye, and his sense of smell can rival any old dog. We will do just fine. Especially with the forest being on our side now. Let's go and try not to fall behind. Right, let's go. Yes, I didn't want to use my only request from him to simply solve an Eldari problem. Oh, we've... Okay, that's going up behind us. Demolition 75%.
Never doubt me.
I won't tolerate weakness.
I never do. What have we got in our goods box? Oh, some melter charges and some resonance grenades. Was there anything over here? It doesn't look like it, just a dead end. Okay, so let's come Down this way. Up the big stairs. There's definitely some Eldari here somewhere. Here we are. A stately Eldari warrior steps forward, calmly looking at the intruders. His armor and his adornments gleam in the sun despite traces of dried mud and caked-on blood. Not a step further, monkey! The smooth voice of the Xeno sounds out of place in the rough wilderness of Quetzaltemer. I grant you the mercy of leaving the emerald halls of the children of Assyrian. Begone and never return. Oh, Nocturne of Oblivion, why hello. Vain rhetoric, a masterful display. Your temper, brother mine, you ought to quell. Bravado has no place within this play. Indeed, the merchants proved this all too well. This actor excellent, who did alight upon the stage, now will this piece complete by choosing a finale opposite? Who shall survive and who their doom shall meet. Nocturne of the Oblivion's mournful horned mask avidly tracks your face. On the opinion that Nocturne of the Oblivion's disposition towards you is better than that of his kin. I don't know about you, Bahado, but these Xenos are giving me the creeps. This one in the motley, I want to kill him now. Watergrey bares his teeth in anticipation and clutches the hilt of his sword. Probably end up attacking them then because we are dogmatic. Let's have a quick look around. Xenos have made their camp among the ruins of an ancient city of the Imperium. Only the alien growths of the Xenotech and the wreckage of the Eldari ship disturb the picture of centuries-old devastation and rebirth. Damn it. Despite the mega weaponry and flimsy shelters, the Xenos are ready to attack at any moment. Their bodies are relaxed, but their minds remain cold and focused. Nocturne of the Oblivion, it's been a while. Solitaire bows theatrically. Embers glowing cupped in two hands, I bear them through the deluge to the hearth. The Harlequin's metaphor implies that he has been accompanying the surviving Eldari for a while now. It is not clear to you what hearth he is talking about, but perhaps he has managed to find them a new home. You invented this world, I want to know why. Playing with your prey like a cat. Fine, new blood. You are still young, just remember that patience is not my strong suit. I do not think we have anything to discuss further, monkey. The deeds of your kin have spoken louder than words. My home, my family, my people, my Kruderach, everything is gone because of you. Coercion, 78%. It is simple, Xenos. Tell nothing but the truth if you want to live. The warrior sighs tiredly. We do not attack this world, monkey. The last Kruderach's children assembled once more to scour the master of flesh, Covantius, from the memory of the universe. The homunculus who abducted and tortured the Farseers from our craft world. We learned that he is hiding on this world, but something prevents our Farseers from discovering his lair, and so we were forced to act decisively. What are you talking about? I killed him with my own hands. And you believed a flesh sculpture was so easily disposed of? The minds of monkey are dull and undiscerning indeed. Called purging an entire world a decisive action. Our Farseers, the one we managed to save, could not name the exact location of the Master of Flesh. Even after our ship circled the world for a third time, something prevented them from seeing the truth. Something powerful. We knew our patrols would soon discover our presence, and so we decided to do something else, to exterminate the homunculus along with the world he had chosen as his refuge. The monkey are flooding the galaxy at a speed of a meteor shower, and this world will repopulate eventually. It is a single world not worth eliminating a powerful enemy who threatens hundreds of such worlds, both yours and those of my kin. And you still deem him worthy of conversation. I don't. Whoa! I don't want to attack. What happened to dogmatic? Dress Caligos. Of the camp. Dress the Eldari. Tell me about the homunculus. Where is he? Let my kin depart from this world. Lost your world, now depriving others of theirs out of vengeance. Starlight to the dim glow of guttural candle. Make no mistake about your inferior species. A single child of Assyrian is worth thousands of your kind. assume there is no avoiding combat. To begin with, but your companion decided otherwise. He shot down our vessels, chased us into the woods, harried and hounded the survivors. And I will finish what I started. Leave the camp and then do not impede our departure. I swear not a single monkey will come to harm on this planet or on any of your worlds. I do not believe a single word, Xenos. Serve the camp. Rest Kalagos. Let's go and observe the camp again. Okay, we've lost our dogmatic approach. There's a shame. I mean, you know, you don't talk to them, you just kill them if you're dogmatic. That's kind of why I failed that one, I think. Interesting. So I don't seem to be able to attack those right now. I go back to look at the camp. I suppose attack the Eldari. We have nothing else to discuss. I do not support the methods of the Xenos, but I understand their motives. No, I mean, let's be honest. We have to stick to our guns. Attack the Eldari. A sorrowful sigh comes from beneath the Nocturne's Oblivion's mask. About my neck, a loathsome, coiling snake has latched itself and swallowed down my line, so trite an end tastes bitter on the tongue. For death awaits my merchant vagabond. The curtain now will serve you as a shroud. Enough of words, your dance will speak the rest. I mean, you know, we kind of have to. We are playing dogmatic. It's how it goes. Why, hello. Player. Pickle Hollow Field. Grants 50% dodge against all ranged attacks from a distance of 2 cells or further. The wielder suffers damage. The Hollow Field fades until the end of the round. That's a shame. The people who could potentially do that damage are towards the end of the round. We have, Nocturne of Oblivion, 1083 damage. Harlequin's Kiss. Slash, aim for the opening. Death Whisper, Death Whisper, second attack. Agility, Perception, Awareness skills regardless of their archetypes. You also have 50% dodge chance and +2 initiative. Power from Pain. Oh wow, it's like it's showing me he's a whole character. Here's a level 6. Eldari Guardians, this one being a bit scarier. And then we have a ranger back here, and here we have another player. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And we have a player back here as well. 9. Okay. And so how does the order go? We have them Bahado. We have the 2 Eldari Guardians going at that point. Then Abelard and Argenta. Okay, so Abelard, let's stick you up here. I want to get you right in there if possible, but I think they're going to attack me first. But either way, we'll try. Bahador, I want you really going for a run for the back lines, so let's have you come up to there. Cass, we're going to go and stick you in a bit of cover by there. Pascal is going to watch the left flank, quite frankly. Stick you in some cover by there. Ulfa, you can come and support the middle, quite frankly. And then Argenta, ideally behind cover. Obviously, we have these guys on my right. What use they'll be is another question. We do have those guys, at least to, you know, as a distraction, if nothing else. Let us go and put you in cover by there, Argenta. Let's start battle. So, let's start with
Me, if you insist, Lord Captain.
Cursing the Nocturne. And let's get a free boost on Ulfar. Then let us... Oh, we can get both of these guys in this.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Scars adorn our
Beautiful amount of damage. What's the point? Does this guy... I don't... Exhilarating speed has been increased until the end of combat. Oh, wow. Powerful Bane, Dueling Master. It will not die. Increases wounds. Okay, no, it doesn't seem to have any healing bonuses. Hurricane, the wearer's persuasion divided by 7 temporary wounds, and the wearer's persuasion divided by 10% armor until the end of combat.
Me?
Go and pop
If
that
you insist,
straight
Lord
at the
Captain.
beginning. Everybody gets some temporary wounds, which everybody loves temporary wounds. Front line,
I am a navigator, not a
go and stick in
servitor.
there. We'll give him the damage with ranged weapons.
If I may,
Give us some dodge reduction. And Bahadur. And now here's the question. What if I come to there? Can we? We can.
Not
Beautiful.
a problem for me. Watch and learn.
A pitiful attempt.
Pitiful, you say? Why, how dare you, I say? Go and put a new opening on him. Let's
Nothing
go reckless.
I can't do.
Let's swing away.
There's nowhere to hide.
Heal my wounds.
Let us... I'm just going to swing away again. Not much done in that attack. Down to 74 health, though, so that Eldari Ranger is not having a great day. And I'm in cover from that Eldari Ranger. That works quite nicely.
My
Nice.
path will end here.
An exemplary
Nice.
strike.
We all walk our own
Oh,
path.
where you going?
My faith shields me.
Get back here. We come to there. Yep, we have some beautiful range and vision. Let's come to there. Let's
God
concentrate.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Let's get some prey
I'll do
marked.
it.
Take the Nocturne. Take
As the Emperor
the
commands,
Eldari
I act.
Guardian. And let's take that
That
player
is
in the
for
distance.
the weak.
Then let's
As the Emperor
overpenetrate.
commands, I act.
And let's go for a bit more damage.
I'll do it.
Why not? Let's see if we can burn these guys.
Faith without defeat, why I was chosen.
The art.
Beautiful. And then let's...
I'll do it.
That gets rid of the Fickle Hollow Field. Nice.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
We are almost there. I'm gonna go ahead and charge. Why is it putting me in an annoying position, whichever one I go to? Let's go and charge him.
Victory is imminent.
High momentum.
That's highly annoying.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
Focus his attention on me. First target. Okay, then we're gonna go
No
breach.
matter the cost.
Take a step up to here. And let's quite frankly just start
I've
swinging.
seen worse battles than this in my time.
He parried. I don't know if that's allowed. brace for impact.
Indeed. It will be done.
Merely an interlude.
How dare he?
Victory is imminent.
Scars adorn our bodies.
Okay, so I only hit him a couple of times,
It will be done.
but did manage to do some pretty decent damage though.
Always knows no pain.
Alright, then he runs away. Get back here.
Just a minor setback.
Why am I not attacking him back?
I will carve runes out of your bones.
Let's simply go and chop him down.
So shall it be.
Let's have you come and keep this Alderi Guardian.
And is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Come. Benny.
Wolves reign. The bite of death.
Nice, he's now on the floor, and then let's just kick him for good measure.
Isha, heal my wounds.
Nice. Devastation wrought. What are you doing there, Wharton the Grey? Are you actually doing anything useful?
Suffering.
Yeah, you are.
deepens the art.
A warning.
For now.
Oh, nice.
Emperor, protect me.
Nocturne of the Oblivion's almost down already. Yeah, you hit cover. You damn right you did. Okay, he's almost dead.
No enemy will thwart my purpose.
Ouch!
I dance upon the winds.
Why does everybody
I'll
hate
live another
Argenta?
day.
I mean, really? Everybody loves beating the crap out of her.
The performance goes on.
Seek reprisals where there could be peace. Blah, 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 blah. Well, he's gone,
With
basically.
sublime purpose.
There could be peace and raise blade of vengeance overhead, which hardship will rain down upon your house. Blade is I until we meet again. Okay. Cast. Well, we got rid of the Nocturne. That was actually quite easy. Let us
I'm not accustomed
go
to
and
being
see if we can
ordered
save
around.
Argenta's life, quite frankly.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Then let's...
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
Just a jest.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
An interlude.
Remove some of his health, and then... Pascal is stunned. I was about to say, I didn't think he got a go last time. Who to give an extra attack to? I don't know if it's really worth it giving anyone an extra attack, to be honest. Let's
If I may.
let's go and get some cursing going. And I guess we'll just leave it at that for now. Now, Bahada, you are going to walk up to this guy. Then
Let's see how they respond to
have a 47% chance of killing him.
You didn't stand a
Yeah, he did.
chance.
And then that guy's unfortunately all the way over there. Let us get an opening on this guy.
Suits my purpose.
Thought I couldn't attack him then.
All too
Let's
easy.
go reckless. Let's
Not a problem for me.
free stats because we're not going to be doing too much
Nothing I
at all
can't do.
costs.
There's nowhere to hide.
Our
bodies.
161 damage. That was beautiful. Then...
That was insulting.
Oh, he actually hit me. How dare he? Let's come stand next to Saldari Ranger. Argenta come to here.
Rejoice in battle!
Concentrate fire. Call the bold. Burn this guy in the face.
I'll do it.
Dodged. Oh no, I hit cover actually, I think. Really in cover?
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Okay, hang on, what just happened there? Hits cover instead of player, but it says guaranteed hit. This attack always hits. Okay. Alright, let's run and gun.
I'll do it.
How about this one? Get cover from that. Though I am now wide open to a shot from all the way down there. Abelard, my good friend Abelard, you're going to come up to here. You're going to charge into this guy.
I will do my duty.
Oh, he parried. Not very good.
Indeed.
Go and make me priority
It
target.
will be done.
Let's go
At your beck and
reckless.
call.
And let's take another swing. Hey, got him.
Deepens the
A litany of exhaustion. That's what we live to see. Dodge. What I very much love to see. Part of me wants to kind of... Hang on, let's swing.
My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Let's charge. Somewhat.
suggest.
So what have we got left? We've got 2 points left. I guess we'll just shoot the guy.
Cubs, please. Become the All-Father's
And let's
worthy
kick him in the face.
Adorn our bodies.
And let's just move up to stand next to him. Pascal, right.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Come right to there.
Heavy is the tread of his faith.
Let's mark this guy as prey. Can we... Can't get that guy apparently too far away. Well, that'll probably be it for prey. Do a bit more damage.
Request ability analysis successful.
Let's shoot him in the face. Shoot him in the face twice. Let's... Drop the thing where he's standing, which will hopefully go off when he moves. Wharton the Grey. Come on then, let's show us your magic. Nice magic. Well, he'll die this time.
Look out.
I was about to say he'll die next time when he takes 18 ticking damage, but he'll die this time, it seems.
Fear a perilous.
Who's he gonna shoot? Whew, nobody, luckily.
Meet the Rilliatons. We are the enigma, the riddle.
Descend upon the weak.
Go on, Caligos Windsco, we've got 4 left. One there.
Suffering deep.
One here.
The performance.
The Ranger in the back
goes on.
left, and then the other player in the right. No, he didn't run away. He looked like he ran away, but he didn't. And we'll come around to here, and
Battlefields are always drowned in
Artists
scarlet.
and bonus. What have we got? Tears of the Playgoer. Oh. Gonna
I'll show you why
Give Bahado
navigators
finest
are
hour.
feared.
step into here. No, I don't see any openings on this guy. Let's go ahead and add one. Oh, look at that. I triggered keep your distance, which is quite funny. Go ahead and go ahead and make him a
Suits
priority
my
target.
purposes.
May as well add it to along. There's no reason why not to. All there for free.
Already done.
Attacks deal 10% additional damage.
Not a problem for me.
Woo! 215. Take a bit of that.
Nothing of value
Attack
has
the
been
wounded.
lost.
With that one, we are now unfortunately out of move points. I assume we can
Nothing I can't do.
get round the back here. Now, unfortunately, that is
All too easy.
all we're going to get to do on this heroic act because we've kind of run out of bad guys to kill. Yes.
Me? If you insist, Lord,
That
as
makes sense.
duty demands.
My grand finale.
Yeah, that's kind of it, really. Let's go and
I'm not
boost Argenta
accustomed to
again.
being ordered around.
Hopefully she doesn't get killed this time. Hardor is now going to walk around the corner.
Never
reckless.
wavered in the face of adversity.
Then swing away.
Suits my purposes. There's nowhere to hide.
Nice, we still have an opening. Make him a sworn
Nothing
enemy as
I
well.
can't do.
Let's swing,
Suits my
swing
purposes.
away once more. Bada boom, bada bing. So we have one bad guy left. Stick yourself in
The
cover.
enemies of the Emperor will be undone.
You're not going to get to do anything, unfortunately. I have a feeling you're not going to either, to be perfectly honest.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Can we...
It will
Any
be
hope?
done.
We got him.
Interlude.
Switch back.
I
Turn
will
on
do my
defensive
duty.
stance in case he comes my way. Pull far. Back, let's. Charge up to him.
Wolves reign! My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! None can feel the icy bite of death!
Let's just hit him a whole bunch of times, basically. I may as well do a free reload. And I actually have... Pascal's going to do nothing. Come on, Wharton the Grey. Oh, he made it. That's some pretty good movement right there. Decide the fate of the Aldari. How did I fail that quest? I did decide the fate of the Aldari. I murdered them. Brutally. A bait of battle covered in head to toe in the blood of his enemies. His exciting smile gradually twists into a grin, and his glazed eyes emanate an alarming coldness. The Xeno scum struggled to the very end, and that's what I call a hunt. It's a shame I missed the garishly dressed one. Wish I could have cracked his horn mask along with his skull. Licking the fresh blood off his thin lips. Blood for the rogue trader's throne. Did I hear that right? Hear what? I don't remember saying that, but anything can trip off the tongue in the heat of battle. He follows... I reckon he follows Khorne. Or you were lied to and there is no homunculus on this world at all. In any case, you can ask the locals. Their cycle talks to the trees or some such nonsense. Maybe one of their dire oaks will tell you something. What now? Silver sparks flash at the ends of Speaks with God's hair, distracting Caligos from the conversation. The priest shudders as if from cold, moans, claws at his face with his nails, and throws his head back to face the sky. In the Deadlands, there is a monster whose body is made up of bodies sewn together with rusted threads. It waits for a fallen star, trembles, hides, and guards a secret that is darker than a starless sky. A secret about the past and the thoughts about the future. Dum 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 dum. Bronze gold, I forgot how much excitement you can have with an unsanctioned psyker. Let's call this my parting gift to you, Bahada. You want horror stories about the homunculus? Then it's off to the Deadlands for you. As for me, I will finally go to the Emperor's Vow, to my cozy cabin with a bottle of Calaxian Amasac and a hot bath. I will see you among the stars, new blood. Stay on your toes around the self-righteous and try not to perish in the warp before our next meeting. Nice, there's a nice level up.
A new challenge for me.
I'm guessing we didn't really get anything worth grabbing, unfortunately. Oh, we do have some goods back here. Let's go and grab those. Got two-handed. That's not really going to do me much. Dari Farsia Mesh. That's unfortunately not going to do much either. Then I guess I've got the map. One way in, one way out. Goods in here. Dirt covered Vox. You know, Stanzo, I miss times when fire cultivators were the only working in the fields. Back then I thought, by the throne, damn that forest, can't take your eyes off it for a tick or else it messed with production. But nowadays, the damn forest is the only thing that can defend people. Who would have guessed? Alright then.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Let us come back down this way. To the forest settlement. Back to all the gear. Ooh. And we'll do a quick level up now. Level up should be easier because I spent a stupid amount of time in between these streams, because this game is ridiculously complex, on actually marking what I should be doing on my level ups for all of my main characters. Let's come back here. Let's press that critical key. Let's go for a quick level up on what should be everybody. So we want to go and grab, I think... Let's grab some more agility, I think. Or strength as well. Yeah, let's go agility. That gets me a bit more dodge. And then if we come to my start, we could then go and grab the strength straight away. No melee superiority. These are common features. Dual weapon specialist. Grab that one. We shall go and grab, I'm thinking toughness is always a great choice, although weapon skill as well. Let us go and grab, I'm going to say weapon skill for this first one. And then we've potentially got some extra perception. Could melee weapon specialist. Same thing. Power arm proficiency will come later. I'm going to go and grab the perception because where's our next common talent? I think down here? Yeah, so in about 6 levels time. Because we're potentially going to get him the power armor off the Drusians. Let's go and grab perception, I'm thinking. Although it's kind of on a bit of a base level. Yeah, let's go perception. And then we only get 3 of these, so Litany of Purification I'll be getting from somewhere else. I have to double check where. These 3 will be the ones I'm getting from here, and so... Did I want to go? We'll go Solid Projectile Weapon Expert to begin with. In fact, no, let's go Heavy Weapon Proficiency first. Let's go ahead and grab that. Then I'll have to see if I can equip a heavy weapon on that point. Let's go and grab... Do you know what? I'm going to go and grab Perception. Nice 10 from Unholy Flesh on Willpower. What was I saying? Perception. Oh, and then Agility. Yep, quite possibly. Dual Weapon Combat. Melter Weapon Expert. I'm not 100% sure if Dual Weapon Combat actually works for Pascal. Let's go and grab Agility for now. We'll have to double check that one, basically. And so we're kind of all about willpower and perception, huh? Go and say potentially some willpower. And then will not die. Let's go and increase her wounds by stupid amounts. And then he can go and grab. He's got great strength. He's got pretty good stats all around, let's be honest. Perception, I think, because that improves his hit chances for both melee and ranged attacks. And so one of these won't be coming through this. Chain weapon expert, I think Grenadier. I think I can actually get that through one of the skills of one of my other things. Dual weapon specialist. Chain weapon attacks. We're going to go and grab agility first because I don't actually use the other two at this point. Right, so that was
Follow my lead.
very much easier. Now let's go and speak to the dude at the... Oh no, he's gone. Well, there's some loot back here. Going in completely the wrong direction. The Xenos shelter. I believe that's where we just were. Good. Well, the fastest way to reach the most height is by taking the ship along a parallel around the southern hemisphere. Okay, so I just have to get out of here,
Victory
I guess.
awaits.
To the scene of the slaughter. Not 100% sure how I do get out of here. We'll find out. I'm assuming I should be able to backtrack now, because the forest is apparently playing nice with me. Find out, really. Let's... If I come... No, that's now a dead end. Okay. The ancient totem. How about to the ancient let's get the hell out of here? Go back to the forest settlement. How do I get out of this forest then? Was it from the scene of the fight? Did I just simply come in the wrong direction? To the Xenos shelter. Hang on then, let's... back this way. Otherwise I feel like I'm just running around in circles. And that's not really what the plan is here. The Von Valencia shuttle. There you go. I simply went in the wrong direction.
I won't tolerate weakness.
And we are back. His shuttle has disappeared. And back up we go. Right, and then we'll go back down. We're going to go back down to the Deadlands. Under homunculi. I'm out of tea. Shooting plasma cells to the vessel stands ready, Lord Captain. We're ready for any orders, Lord Captain. Okay, then. Forest. The laboratory. Usual suspects. Oh, this place looks fun. Sure, we'll have some rather interesting looking things here. You know, I am actually really looking forward to playing Iconoclast, where, you know, like every single Xeno scum doesn't have to die. That will be actually quite a lot of fun. We have ancient dust, covers the walls, a few more goods. Key from Pascal.
Operation successful.
It's about time.
Let's keep gathering those goods.
You do not have to hide the ashy shadows of loneliness behind swirls of bright colors, Ulfar.
I respect your gift, Guide to the Soul Sea. But you should save your sorcery for someone else. Hunt brothers, take heed.
Nice. Logic from
My
Pascal.
success is an irrefutable
It's on the
certainty.
cogitate, but it's not difficult to break it. The machine spirit has been tormented. Someone ripped every bit of useful knowledge from its memory. We'll open the door behind us.
Let us see what I found.
I better myself
Almost
through
just
my
walked
search.
into
to
the
the
trap
stars.
anyway.
We
Inner
need to
door.
investigate.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows.
Have you... Or you don't.
The Emperor favors me today.
I don't know what just shot me exactly, but didn't take very nicely to that. Toxic Flamer, two-handed range weapon, light. Talking about such things, we did allow her to now equip heavy weapons. How do we feel about that? Heavy Flamer actually does less damage. Let's simply go and throw you in cargo. Now the Toxic Flamer, on the other hand, Flame's attacks also inflict toxin at the same level as burning. Well, that one will be equipped. Got Toxic Flamer going on, and then... And of course then get heavy weapons, but we don't really have any decent ones, to be honest. Bolt pistol, always add to cargo, please. Got a few of those, to be honest.
Follow my lead.
Oh, we got some grotesques. The notebook contains detailed observations, formulae, and diagrams, and is thickly covered in a viscous greenish liquid. Almost all the pages are firmly glued together, their contents turned into blurry stains. Experiment number 78, outcome failure. Object capable of maintaining minimal vital, fall short of every quireme degree of something, abnormalities and deformities unacceptable. Upon being removed from the something capsule, the subject's vital something ceased in an excruciating manner following a brain hemorrhage and multiple internal bleeding. Okay then. Coyotes are deeply in a dreamless.
None shall stand in my way.
sleep.
Never doubt me.
Right, well that seems to be all I get to do in here, which is a bit of a shame. So we do have some grotesques, some foul aberrations, some more grotesques. And... like we're gonna... simply now walk around and kill them anyway.
I'll wipe you from the face of the galaxy.
Are you challenging me, Filth?
8 bad guys. We have another failed experiment by there. Like I said, we have the 2 grotesques who are beastly. They... Death of this creature enrages and strengthens its cogena. Who's it cogena? Melting venom, natural armor, bestial rage. Aggressive. Hardened plating, plus 2% armor, plus 5 deflection. Okay. Who's Mr. Cogena? There's not all of them. We've got another foul aberration, and foul aberration. Okay then. Okay, hang on. Alpha synthetic bond. Beta. So they're basically linked to each other. Enrages and if you kill one, the other one goes mental. Got it. Oh, we've got a lovely ladder here. Let's have Cassia stuck herself in there. Doesn't look like Oh yeah, they do have some ranged weapons, as do these guys.
My
Maybe
warp
stick.
sight reveals something.
The Cassia behind cover. Argento can go behind that cover. Hardor can
Something of interest.
start to come round. Claim something of interest. Are we talking traps? Are we talking... I can't see any traps, so I'm hoping not. We are finding things of interest. Not just some goods. All good. The goods are all good. Abelard, you're going to come front and center. Pascal, have you come behind this pillar, and Ulfa going to come up to there. Okay. So Cassia, then a couple of the grotesques, then a bunch of foul aberrations, then Argenta, foul aberrations. Then I actually get to have a go, and this poor foul aberration goes last. Now the foul aberrations aren't overly hardy, if I'm honest. So I am personally wondering, right, let's start, as
Isn't
always,
this a job for the serfs?
give Ulfar a free boost. Let's
Me? If you insist, Lord
go
Captain.
and weaken the beta.
If I may.
He's gonna die, he's not gonna die. Let's just go and take out this guy.
Isn't this a job for the serfs? Another foe painted black.
So he'll die from the burning damage. That'll be 2 aberrations gone, which will serve me just well. Especially, oh, well, yeah, 'cause I'm hoping they don't come to the bottom of the stairs and block the route, quite frankly.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
And then...
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
stick that there. And stick that there. Maybe put those the wrong way around, but never mind. And I'm gonna risk it for a chocolate biscuit and put the combat square down there.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Ouch and ouch. Ah, he's got it in the way of the stairs.
Try to die with grace, at least.
He got in the way of the stairs.
As
I
the
don't
Emperor
believe him.
commands, I act.
Hang on, you're telling me I can't see either of these two? I can see this one, I can't see this one. Really? Guess he's just too low down. Let's go and...
I refuse.
Okay, no, apparently we can't see this guy. I don't know. You know what? Let's... Oh, well, we jumped around a little bit there. Let's come around to here.
Guided by faith.
I mean, we're still technically going to be in cover from both of them, from the angle that we're on. Let's put both of those in there. If I was to say Flamer in direction, a little bit skewy. He has a lot of armor, right? He does, 63%. So let's gain 14% armor penetration. Let's do a
Faith
bit more
without
damage.
deeds is worthless.
Then let's... Which one? Can I see their names, please? Which one's which? That's the Alpha. Let's kill the Alpha. Did I just... I'm confused. What just happened? Wait, what? Did she just kill herself? Hang on. Celebration uses upgraded pistol, grotesque, dodged, Cassia dodge, Celebration deals 12 rending damage to beta grotesque. No, that was before. Deals 183 damage to Alpha grotesque, critical hit. Alpha grotesque burning effect applied, momentum changed from -5 to 151. Foul aberration power from pain applied. Foul aberration warp curse applied. And down the Sea of Souls. Cassia just dodged. Momentum changed. How is Cassia dead? What just happened? Because there was nothing in the log that just put her on her ass. Uses Toxic Flame, a Flamer Shot Stream. Melting effect applied. Genta suffers trauma. Head trauma effect applied. What? Yeah, she dealt 131 fire damage to herself. What the holy, unholy crapola
I challenge you, damn get.
just happened there?
So not in disgrace. Carve my hand is thunder. My strike is root. I will carve
Die.
rodents out of your bones.
Apparently we can get all the way down here. Let's go and do that. Apparently we can't. Okay, they didn't move, unfortunately. Right.
My vow is to serve.
Right. Right, yes. Right. I can have you come and step around to here. Let's...
Advancing.
Onto a trap down there. Go and put that down there.
Running by the quick raise you, machine spirit.
Now these guys should have reject the flesh. No, they do not. Interesting. I thought they would. And how about you guys? You guys got reject the flesh? Nope. Abominations. I suppose we will put it on the only guy that I can see. Doesn't have it on there already. And
The Omnissiah knows.
sure, let's just stay here and keep perfect shot. I'm still shocked by the fact that just
Nothing I can't do.
I truly don't know how.
Already done.
How to describe the shock that I'm feeling.
At your beck and call.
By Argenta committing suicide, quite frankly.
Indeed.
No, I can't hit him where he is.
At your beck and call. I will do my duty.
I'm like truly in a state of like shock here now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, apparently I can't see the guy on the ground. That's always interesting. He is tucked in far too nicely.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
At least not hit any of my guys. That guy's gonna survive on 1 health, of course. Let us go, and I truly don't know who to bother giving a heroic act to be honest. Oh, let's try
If you insist, Lord
give
Captain.
him an extra go.
See how the wolf succeeds. So it shall be.
We just can't get him out of the way, quite frankly.
Wolves reign in disgrace!
He's going to shoot him in the face, quite frankly. That's revel in slaughter. And we are being very much...
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
very much held in place right now.
If I may. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Please move. He's not. Look, he didn't even attack me. He can't even attack me from where he is. He's just gonna stand there and be in the way. I mean, what an absolute pain.
Cops play.
Oh well, at least now he fell over. Does that mean I can walk past him? It does not.
So shall it be.
Partial superiority.
Father's worthy instrument! Wolves reign. So it shall be. My hand is thunder. My strike is ruin.
Well, they're both on the ground now.
Wolves reign.
I can't really do much with that, to be honest. He's down to 500 health. The other one's on 800 and odd.
Running binary override.
There.
Critical prognosis is favorable. My vow is to
Nice, 658 and falling.
request approved.
Ardor.
Forge ahead!
Get you down here, maybe, just maybe.
Suits my purposes.
Maybe, just oh maybe.
All too easy.
We can, Yeah, really can't get down there though, can we?
At your beck and call.
Get well struck.
This is all I've got to do from him. Come round and him with some stuff. Let's come round and
I am a
him with some
navigator,
stuff. Let's keep
not a
going down at
servitor.
roughly the same level, because one of them apparently does go insane when the other one is
I'm afraid not.
can't see him most probably. There's a pillar in the way. And let's
See how the wolf succeeds. So it shall be. Feel the icy bite of death.
I feel like he was trying to shoot Fajardo with that.
Cubs play. None can do better. My hand is thunder. My strike
Very nice.
is
62 health
ruin.
and 370. Numbers are coming down quite nicely. There you go. They've just decided to both stand up again.
Wolves reign. See
Reload.
how the wolf succeeds.
Dead.
Wolves reign.
The Lord, he keeps getting all these extra goes, but I can't really do anything with them, so...
Cubs play.
Nah, I can't shoot him from where he is.
The Omniscient knows all.
Go and weaken him. And let's go and reload.
Prognosis is favorable.
And then let's...
Running binary probability analysis. Successful. momentum.
I shall not fear. Another clean strike.
Dispatch.
I am fear
Should have him
incarnate.
dead. Yep, very much so. Oh, something just blew up behind me. Go and grab some goods. Aberration, sharpened Hekatari blade. Always add to the cargo zone. Oh, logic on 72%. Pascal, do your magic.
My knowledge has its limits.
Pascal, what happened? From distance, the creature resembles a homunculus, but upon close inspection, it is more like a bad caricature of one. Oh, Lord Xenos. 45%,
Making adjustments.
which didn't come off well. Piece of flesh, skin, and bone are stuck in this dark, sticky athletics.
I did fine.
Easily done. The one skill we never fail on. If your guard was shot in the head, more likely a cold-blood execution than a death in combat.
I won't tolerate weakness.
That was just a dead end. That open door.
The machine gun grants me insight.
Cage bars and floor are covered and caked in blood. Has been placed not in the open. It clearly sees regular use.
Victory awaits.
Cast your eye there.
Operation successful.
Activate
See, right there.
the elevator. Or keep going in this direction. Now I feel like the homunculus
Knowledge has its limits.
is up in the elevator. Oh, maybe not. Gonna go up the elevator now.
A new challenge for me?
Lift pull panel is unresponsive. Okay, I'm not gonna go up the elevator, it seems. Charge. Straight down the middle. There he is. There he is at the end, lovingly waiting for me. Oh, yeah, because all of these guys aren't about to come to life. Oh, hello. There's a dozen of him. You are looking at several completely identical homunculi at work, a disturbing sight. The indistinguishable and familiar faces turn their attention towards you morosely and almost indifferently. The homunculi start talking over one another. You, one of them hisses through his teeth. How dare you? Show up here alive. This is even better, though. Now I'll cleanse the shame of my death. I did kill him. With your blood, and then transform you, the scum you've brought along, into something useful. Their colors, horrible, frightening, tattered shades. Only a madman could do something like this to himself. The homunculi are twitching slightly as though from invisible electric impulses. They look virtually identical, yet each seems to be missing something, a limb, an implant, even a facial feature or two. The single gaze of the many faces no longer seems full of haughty superiority, only some kind of shared defect also shows in it. A stupid question, the answer to which is of no importance to one who is about to be taken apart. Lab, where did he come from? Explain. Scary, isn't it? The thought that you're not the only monkey who serves me. Try and guess, specimen. Try and guess.
Are you here not in Komora? Because of you! Because of your feeble wits and deplorable stubborn reluctance to die. I started, finished the masterpiece that had been taken away from me because of you, all because of you. That hole is a particular choice. Just more proof of how unreliable partnerships with lower life forms are. You notice one of the monkey-like glance at the hole in the ceiling. Fury contorts Xenos' face. Tavantius is unable to hide his anger at what happened. Whoever did it and whatever it was they did, it enraged him. Trust me, this time I will fell you much quicker than last. You're different from others of your species, specimen. This time round, I want to study you much, and I mean much more thoroughly, which necessitates your death. I hope dying once isn't enough for you either.
Fight the Xenos!
Yeah, there they go. They all pop out of their little chambers. Now, I'm hoping these are a one-time deal, that these aren't going to keep producing them. I wouldn't think they would, but we'll find out. We have 14 of them. Most of these are going to be these... Oh, most... Hang on. Foul aberrations, twisted creatures, foul aberration... Twisted creatures, okay. Well, the two in front of me are fine. Twisted creature... Foul aberration, twisted creature. Okay. And then we have... Tavantius, the Arch Machinator. What kind of skills does he have? Thriving in pain. Upon death, spawns a gas cloud that will dissipate after 2 rounds. The gas heals allies of the fallen creature 50% of their maximum wounds if they stay in the cloud for 1 round. Experimental Stim. Sheer Pain. Mastery Blood Barrier. At the beginning of its turn, this creature gains stacks of Blood Barrier equal to the number of leading enemies. The creature also gains 10% of the maximum wounds per number of Blood Barrier stacks gained. And so all of these guys pretty much the same. Yes, it would seem so. And then we have Chronos Matriarch Engine. Draining Ejection, don't like that. He's aggressive, attacks more than once. The creature is surrounded by a special aura that reduces weapon and ballistic skill of nearby creatures. Okay, Hardened Plating. Reject the flesh level 4. Alright, so he is going to have pretty high armor, I assume. 70%, okay. Right then. That's a twisted creature. Twisted creature, twisted creature. Foul aberration. Yes, I'm going to stick right in the middle as a linchpin. Ulfa. Because he can go up here on the left. Abelard can go one past him. Bahador can go front left. Pascal is going to come and notch himself for the back right through. And this was a twisted creature. I am going to have Argenta hide herself in there for now. Intelligence, Perception, Willpower, and Fellowship are reduced by... Perception is going to be a bit of an annoyance. The other 3 aren't important. And in terms of order, we have a lot of Tavantius going first, a lot of everybody going first, and then eventually Argenta. So Cass!
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Give Ulfa his free upgrade. Then... Oh, can't quite reach any of the guys up on the top dais. There's a bit of an annoyance. Let's... Not a foul aberration.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
I said not a foul aberration, and I clicked before even checking what this other one was. Well, alright, he needs to get a go, which probably won't actually be a problem, to be honest.
If I may.
Oh. Are these things going to keep throwing out creatures unless I destroy them?
Me? If you insist, Lord, as duty demands.
Or did I, in fact, just... Thriving in pain. To the warp power from Pain. Okay, well, they definitely explode into a toxic cloud. That's good to know. It's got nothing on their thing about that, but okay. If it drops below 50% health, it gets bleeding, which will help, obviously, to Vantius
I'm not accustomed to
do
being
what needs to
ordered
be
around.
done. Blood barrier, that should have got it nothing this turn. And then, of course, yes, I believe that means it can't be hurt. Attack power, plus 4 AP, plus 10% damage. It's up to 120 mental damage when it comes off. That's pretty big. Nice. Don't think. Dodged, very nice as well. Missed. Bunch of dodges and then killed one of his own. I don't quite know what that did. Oh, the Withering Talon, that hit. Genta. Now, hang on. Execution's in a straight line. Let's try not to get ourselves killed this time. Right, let's go for the
As
Chronos
the Emperor commands, I
Matriarch
act.
engine. Let's go for Tavantius. Oh, I can't see that one. Can't see any of them up there, apparently, which is interesting.
Doubt is for the
Let's go
weak.
for this version of Tavantius Archmage. Got a bonus to a lot of his characteristics, mind you. And Bahada is fatigued. Okay, let's the last prey on this Vantius Archmage. Go and concentrate my fire. Let us go and
As the
piercing
Emperor
shots.
commands, I act.
Roll the ball.
I'll do it.
Nice. Obviously, we've got rid of that guy. He'll deal 120 damage when he dies. Minus 34 more. He's only got about 30 health technically left in him. We can't actually reach anybody else, so we may as well.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
There you go. So that lasts one round. So he should die next turn, basically. So we can ignore him now. Furious Recital. As I said, we can technically ignore this guy, so that means I'm going to move on. I'm going to come out there and I'm going to charge at this guy.
Let's see how they respond to this.
Ouch. Ballistic and weapons skill. Yikes. Indeed. No, that should count. Let's go and endure. A few more skills, basically. Let's go.
Nothing I can't do.
Reckless. Let's swing away.
Not a problem for me.
He parried. And I dodged.
Nothing I can't do.
Go elusive shadow. Let's miss this
Suits my
guy.
purposes.
Sworn enemy. Creature. Ulfa. Come and help with this guy, quite frankly. Let
Our
us
foes reek of cowardice.
attempt to kick this guy in the
None
face.
can do this better than a warrior of the order.
And he's down, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful indeed.
So my hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! Wolves ready! You become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Nice. Have Abelard walk around to here.
A tactically sound approach.
Get everybody in screaming.
It will be done.
Then let's go.
Indeed.
Joe.
At your beck and call.
Reckless. Let's attempt
Victory
to
is...
Can't be over.
move the twisted creature. Okay, I don't know if this is... They've actually got the same healing toxin as the other guys. But, yeah, it doesn't seem to affect me, so...
At your beck and call.
Brace for impact. Then... all my allies I can actually use this on decently. Too far out of the way, unfortunately, so that'll do.
I'm a prey taker.
Yeah, shot the guy on the floor a few times. Although he is badly bleeding, which is not particularly good for me, to be honest. Let us go and...
Request approved.
This guy's prey right in front of us. And, yeah, unfortunately, I can't really see these guys.
The Omnissiah knows
We'll mark that guy as prey.
comprehends all.
And you know what? May as well just mark this guy as prey.
Running binaric override.
Let's
My vow is to serve. Running binaric override.
go and weaken this guy.
Tear your heart out for this.
Request approved.
You've unleashed my fury.
Another guy bleeding. Now, he didn't have Reject the Flesh on him. These guys? No. But obviously, I know this guy does. But I can't quite reach him. Why don't I do things like Call the Bold? Oh.
I am a savant of destruction.
Alright, I don't really know what that was about, but hey, sure. We'll simply leave it at that, shall we? Round 2. Okay, they do keep producing things unless we go and destroy them. There you go, that's good to know. Well, that one does now look empty. Alrighty then. How about...
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Yep, that took out the thing behind them. Let us... Alrighty then, alrighty then, alrighty then. Let us go and... go and inflict
ruby flushes are choking me.
Let's go. Bit of voice of command.
I am a navigator, not a
Forward
servitor.
zone. Forward. Blood barrier 3 out of 10.
Nobody escapes us.
Dodge.
Your suffering will sustain me.
Oh, he shot his own guy. That guy exploded. So of course, that's the bigger things. You have to get rid of the archmages in Tavantius. No, not the archmages. The arch machinator, and then of course this lovely Kronos matriarch engine. Right, so let's
As the
concentrate our
Emperor
fire.
commands, I act.
Let's over penetrate.
Doubt is for
Do
the
extra
weak.
damage.
As the Emperor commands.
That now blows that up as well. I'm going to say run and gun. I'm going to... If I come out to about there... That's too far back. Quite the right angle. Let's come out one more. I don't think this is going to quite do it either. I just don't think I can quite get them both the same hit. That's all right. Do you know what? In fact, let us come right into the middle. Oh, so yeah, oh, there you go.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Only 44% chance though,
None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
but done. Remove that guy from the map. Bahadur. This guy fell over, that was awfully nice of him. Let us... The chances of hitting this guy are only 60%.
Already done.
Elusive Shadow.
All too easy.
That,
Suits
let's
my
go.
purposes.
72%
Nothing I
chance.
can't do.
Damn it. And ouch. Been blown into toxin. Heals fresh injury if none of the old injuries. Successful medical test.
Not a problem for me.
Just make myself feel better, quite frankly. Oh, I can't go anywhere with my charge. Interesting.
Nothing I can't do.
Go on elusive shadow myself again. Alpha, let us...
I will carve runes out of
Remove
your
this twisted
bones.
creature. I mean, we've gotten rid of... We've got 2 back here still. I think we've still got one in the corner as well. We've gotten rid of 4 of the capsules. That'll stop us getting overwhelmed, really.
See how the wolf succeeds. My strike is ruin.
He's now back down on the floor. Gonna run a gun again. Let's actually just shoot this guy once again.
Can do
Keep on hitting him.
Feel the
Nice. He is all the way down on 330 health. He's down on a third health already. Now, Abelard, I feel like you could potentially leave this guy behind. Abelard, why can you not move? Why can you not move? Oh, you are in fact immobilized. That makes perfect sense. And I love how you apparently can't see these guys, yet they can definitely see you. Yeah, I've said it before.
I will do my duty.
The leveling and when it comes to view, lines of sight, and that kind of thing, the game is a little bit tricksy, if I'm honest. Let's go ahead and hit Jer. And let's just go and get this guy on the ground. For a nice 165 damage.
Strike is a prayer.
Pascal. Now, for you, very much want to do a multi-hit. Very much want to try and destroy the capsule in the background. We did, so I won't complain at that. I wonder if I technically put that there, whether it will... destroy the capsule behind him. Put that on him. Let's say do more damage, and that's actually all I've got, so never mind. No, unfortunately that didn't take out the capsule.
Nobody escapes us.
Does, however, mean he's now bleeding, which is a little bit annoying.
Suffering will sustain me.
Oh, he's dead. We do, however, now have one less capsule once again. We're down to 4. Yeah, we've still got this one in the corner as well. This is both... one's a foul aberration. Come back here, and let's just deal with some of this nonsense.
Try to die with grace, at least.
Start me over.
Help me, Lord Captain!
Go and give
Isn't this
Argento
a job
another
for the
turn.
serfs?
And let us... Balin Slaughter.
I'll do it.
Concentrate. And kill. And that'll be Cass's turn.
Your death is approaching.
Blood barrier 3 out of 10 again. Obviously, the more of these guys there are, the more chances he has of getting things like blood barrier. Nice. 56 damage on that one. A lot of dodges going around. That's what we like to see. 105 health gained back. That must be because he's in this. 50% of their maximum wounds. Although, no, he in fact healed all of it, so I'm not quite sure how that works, but... Come to here. Let's say
God
concentrate.
Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Let's say... How much armor does he have? Does he have a lot? He has none, so let's not worry about that one.
Doubt is for the weak.
We are going to have to reload, unfortunately.
I'll do it.
We just quickly switch weapons and shoot him in the face.
Faith without deeds, none can escape the Emperor's judgment.
Done. Run and gun. How far can I get? And with that,
I'll do it.
we get an over penetration. Nope, we did not quite destroy the thing behind him. Balin Slaughter.
Doubt
Let's
is for the
reload.
weak.
Done. Fajardo isn't mobile. Right then, let's... Annoying how you can't actually shoot these things.
Suits my purposes.
Hey, I got him. Not bad at all.
Nothing I can't do.
Go ahead and make sure we're full of beans, and yes, that thing still stands, unfortunately. Although, no, we can't really throw something at it. And, oh, quite a few of us are still immobile, which is a little bit annoying. Right, this thing is very much still standing. Let us
Corpse play!
go and shoot it in the face many, many
So it
times.
shall be.
Oh, I definitely clicked the wrong button there.
See how the wolf succeeds! Die in disgrace! None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father. Let me educate you on the art of pain.
What is this? This is... Pars Patent Astartes Flamer.
Perish!
Okay, that's
I don't
odd.
like that.
Oh, I know why. Hang on. Let us... Step back one. That'd be why it's not letting us do that. Let's... Problem is, Abelard's immobile.
So shall it be.
I'm gonna remove that, quite frankly. I'm sick and tired of these things popping out. Oh, we get another shot anyway.
Carve runes out of your bones.
There you go, got rid of both of them. Didn't actually have to choose in the end. Let's go back to the gun and knife. And yeah, unfortunately, Abelard, he's a little bit stuck. And we can't unfortunately see this guy. We can't unfortunately see anybody, to be honest. In that case, let's just make sure we leave our sword equipped.
Victory is imminent.
May as well put on parry, just in case anybody wants to come round and have a go. We have a foul aberration right in front of us.
The scriptural prognosis vital function successfully terminated.
Vital functions successfully terminated indeed.
Beyond the Messiah condemns you.
That gets rid of that one as well. So I think... Yes, all the ones back here are gone. We've just got the front left to go. And... Oh, we can see this guy. Fantastic. Let's go and then...
Running binaric override.
Increase his stats. That'll be all for Pascal, though. The annoyance of the front left is very much still there. Come to here, and then...
Emperor, give me strength.
attempts to take out Deventius Arc Machinator. Dead?
If I may.
Harder a little bit of love, and then... Oh, can't give... And another go. Can't give anybody another go.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Surely that means I should now be able to reach him, yes, with that. And so, with all of these extra goes, let us go and... Oh, we've only got 2 guys left. Down to the, we're down to the last couple. Let's go and... I will revel in slaughter. And I overdid it. I thought so. I don't know why. I thought things were going really well. And that'll be that. And that'll be that.
Let them tremble.
just one this round. One person is bleeding. It is Pascal. Argento's going to come to there. Then just flame this guy in the face.
Rejoice in battle!
Then we're going to run and gun. Come to there, we're going to concentrate.
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith without deeds is worthless.
Claim more damage.
As the Emperor...
You will pay for this in blood.
And only a 34% chance as well. Then let's do it again.
That is for the weak. My Emperor!
Oh, and another 133. Fantastic. We are gonna... If I come this way, can I reach this guy? Oh, I can. I can. Hey, David, how you going? I am fantastic. Thanks for asking. How are you doing? And yes, we are playing some beautiful more Rogue Trader, and we are now trying to finally kill Pavantius, because he seemed to have gotten away from us last time. Who would have thought?
Already done.
Let's aim for an opening. Let's go
All too
reckless.
easy.
Let us go. Now, let's go
Not a problem for me.
that, and then let's swing away. 50% chance.
Nowhere to hide.
But look at that damage. We hit them, we hit them hard. Oof.
The fame-hungry come.
Up you go.
You will pay for this in blood.
See how the
Sure I will.
wolf succeeds.
Sure I will. Got half the amount of chance. Oh no, 1% chance of hitting me.
Father's worthy instrument.
Okay, we hit him a couple of times. That was quite nice. Let's go and kick him as well. Abelard, 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 you are not going to be getting into anywhere, but let's
Follow my lead.
at least get you somewhere. What weapon are you currently carrying? Oh, a melter rifle.
It will be done.
Can't hit the twisted creature, unfortunately. Alright. Let's just go and endure. And we'll leave you stood there.
You've unleashed my fury.
Burning and toxic damage.
Martyrdom is a reward.
Let's go and charge up here. Where we apparently can't see this guy. Is there anywhere where we can? You know, I feel like he's high enough that he should be seeable. But I guess not. Let's run up here.
Imperative dictates.
Let's just end your turn, to be honest. Let us, for you, let's come through to here. Then let's... Very nice. Let's curse him
Be
first.
careful not to cross my gaze.
As the curse doesn't seem to have taken hold as much as I was hoping. Oh yeah, because I think I possibly killed them
Isn't
immediately.
this a job for the serfs?
Person I cursed at the beginning of this fight.
Pay for this in blood.
I am a navigator, not a servitor.
And...
Me?
Who's
If you
Fajardo's
insist, Lord Captain.
stats? Oh, look at that health he just went and got back. From everybody that was bleeding. Argenta, come up to here, and we
I'll do
will
it.
concentrate. Hold the bow,
As the Emperor commands, I act.
and then shoot.
I'll do it.
Yeah, that'll work.
I will not. Faith
Yes, you
without
will.
deeds.
He's dead. I don't remember killing that guy. The space around the hollow is littered with lumps of broken rockcrete. A feeble breeze blows through the ugly hole in the ceiling, stirring up whirlwinds of stone dust at your feet. The hole in the lab's vaulted ceiling and hollow underneath it point you to the obvious conclusion. Something broke into this room, ripped out a piece of the lab, and dragged it outside. You are for now mystified as to what that something was. Through the piled up rocks, dirt, and thick dust, you are able to make out parts of fixtures that were ripped out of their sockets and thrown to the floor. Parts like these are used for fastening industrial girders in place at large manufactorums around the Imperium. You study the edges of the breach carefully, reflect for a few minutes, and conclude that the hole in the lab ceiling was created by several powerful targeted explosions. After some more time, you note the characteristic marks on the debris and walls. The ceiling was breached using melter charges. I don't understand. Drakuri machinery and their toys seem out of place within these walls. They seem positively alien, in fact. You don't say. These walls? Why? This is the standard architecture of an Imperial bunker. Why would Xenos conduct their business in a place like this? This world belongs to House Winterscale, but I refuse to believe His Lordship Caligos would ever collaborate with Xenos. Dark red and brownish green would envelop his figure every time the subject of hunting the enemies of humanity was brought up. He despised them, hated them. Okay. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like there's going to be much in the way of decent cargo. Today's slate is dented, its screen displaying flickering coloured stripes. The readable parts are twitching and contain repetitions. Prior studies pursued the goal of breaking new ground and recreating and reviving the specimen in the event of its death. The above-mentioned experiment laid the groundwork for modernizing and accelerating the recreation of a living organism from the minuscule sample of bone or muscle tissue. Every variety of living organism has been observed to release a number of chemicals at the moment of death that enable the creation of an entirely identical clone with intact memories of its prior life up to and including the moment of death. Most vividly detailed as to both physical sensations and emotional distress. As mentioned before, even a tiny modicum of bone or muscle tissue is sufficient for reviving or creating an organism in an adequate lab setup. Interesting. Oh, Tavantius the Archmage, we do get to loot at least one of those. Interesting. Foul Aberration, yep, that'll have random nonsense on it. And of course then, nope, that's just the Cronus dude.
I'll lay claim to the stars.
Twisted Creatures, Foul Aberrations. Alright then, well, we've gone and taken this place down. Let's, I guess, just leave.
Excellent.
Vault over the fallen bookcase.
The extermination of the Xenos on Quetzaltemer was a duty the rogue trader fulfilled. The ranks of humanity's enemies are thinning. Glad tidings.
I hope the other Imperium forces in the Expanse will take note and continue in this vein. We must put a stop to all the foulness currently roaming the Imperium's domain.
Oh, what have we got?
license
Extra
or
equipment.
oversight.
Arch Machinator's Deceit. Whenever the rare uses an attack that is of a different type than the previous attack, they gain momentum equal to their resolve. That is unfortunately the Drukhari equipment. Rare recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. If at least one wound was recovered that way, one fresh injury is removed from the wearer as well. Potential. And the homunculus is objector. Do I really... Bahada does put bleeding on people with his axes. Okay, we can't go and speak to them. Jump back to the void. And the worlds of Quetzaltemer have been sorted out. One-way road. Race to the top. What is... Whoops, sorry, these are contracts. Rumors. One-way road. There's been an unsuccessful attempt to restore an abandoned colony in the Mundus Nullius. The colonist ship went dark shortly after its arrival in the system. The vessel's fate could be worth investigating. Alrighty then, let's warp travel there. Gained a whole bunch of profit factor, thank you very much. Take the dangerous route. Have an elusive contempt. The ship was sighted in Latotian's Passage. We go after the pirates right now. We can catch them before the arrogant scoundrels slip away again. Latotian's Passage. Warp travel. Is that elusive? Shadow? Was it called elusive shadow? I don't know what it's called, but I'm gonna kill it. Points of interest detected. Unidentified ruins. Sure, I've been there before. Pirate flotilla is gathered in a system with an especially prosperous extractium. The Ogre crew reports that all of the void ships share their signatures with the elusive Contempt. You hear a familiar cheerful voice from the Vox. Shelby the Proto-Spectacular sighs theatrically. You're hot on his heels, coming between him and his fortune. Cargo ships are just about to take off from the bountiful planet, but the rogue trader himself wishes to rudely interrupt their plans. But that's quite alright. Shelby sounds thrilled by the sudden competition. The elusive Contempt's captain is ready to wait for the next opportunity, and for now, he'll leave you in the company of his friends. You see the pirate flagship beginning to maneuver to escape into the warp. Fire a broadside. Starboard batteries light up, firing a salvo. The missiles reach their target. Despite a direct hit, the elusive Contempt manages to slip away once more, though it won't recover from the damage anytime soon. I wonder if it'll still be damaged from the last fight. I wonder if you have like a certain number of turns to get it destroyed. Or a certain number of attempts, I should say. Because we did a fair bit of damage last time. We took off a good... It has good 400 health. We took off maybe 100, 150.
Mighty machine spirit,
Let's have a quick
lend us
look.
a modicum of thy power.
What do we have? We have Claymore, 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 Claymore. That is it, unfortunately. No, so it has slipped away. Okay, so it's not on the map. But we should have done some damage to it. Like I said, I just wonder if... Macro battery, plasma battery. Okay, so no, there are no torpedoes. Let us... What does this one do? Favorable tactical positions. Whilst the flagship is in such position, its evasion increased by 35%. Sure. Let us... Gonna drop some torpedoes to my left. We'll come forward and I'm gonna aim for this guy. Nicely done. And if I come to here, I can get him in my starboard, although... We are now in a favorable position. Let's go and... I'll say left side shields.
This one's going down.
Cool, and we are continuing to... Damage. I'll do a vulnerability scan. I'll decide how I'm going to scan next turn. Let's simply leave it there. Increasing those shields. He has beautifully kept his unshielded side on my... facing me, basically, on my side. That's probably going to hurt a little bit. Nope, still on shields. Wow, they are just so compact. Ooh, at what's the point? We do get the sword frigate back. So that's
The enemy has lost their shields
Detected.
and their courage.
Beacon detected. No survivors detected.
Oh no. No survivors detected. That should do. That should be in range of my torpedoes. Yeah, you can stop there. Beautiful. Let's have you come up and blow up this guy. Thank you very much. Let's...
Fire right now!
The sheer proximity should damage that guy.
Fire the launch vessels.
Then let's go for increased maneuverability.
This one's going down.
Let's come to there and yep, let's
Lay
come there.
in the course.
Let's reload.
Another salvo. Bleed them. This one's going down.
Done.
The Emperor commands. We act.
Upgrade. See what upgrades I can quickly go and grab for my void ship. Of course, the damn pirate got away. End of each turn, the most damaged sector of the flagship shield soars up to 50% of strength. Increased by +1. The bonus damage dealt by void ship ram goes up. Focused efforts. Goes the enemy shields, redistributing them with the weaker side towards the enemy flagship. In fact, that's quite useful. Let's grab that. And then... let's go Imperium Storm. Complete. Done. Repair the minimal screw damage that we have on us. Quickly look at our colonies. Lord Captain, the Crucible's great sculpting is underway. Foulstone is being transformed right before our eyes into a fertile world with lush groves and clean water. However, there is evidence that the Crucible has also created humans. From the mouth of the relic came several thousand people who, speaking an archaic form of Low Gothic, demanded to be given orders. They cultivated land, built houses and production facilities with obedience, and, in general, have a remarkable range of skills and knowledge. However, it seems that these people completely lack their own free will, and for this, the monks have named them Touched. There is a split among the believers. Though many call it a miracle sent by the Emperor himself and want to quickly put the Touched to work, a part of the population is frightened by these soulless creatures born from the ancient machine. They demand that the planet's learned men intervene and in the Great Sculpting and find a way to stop the production of the Touched. Efficiency goes up, complacency goes down. Efficiency goes up, down, complacency and security goes up. How dangerous are these Touched? They don't pose a threat. The autopsy of several specimens has shown that they are physiologically identical to ordinary humans. No traces of corruption or xeno-tampering were found either. However, their obedience is a double-edged sword. They obey any orders without knowing or caring who gives them. And thus nothing prevents a cunning intruder from bending them to their will, creating an army of obedient slaves or spies at their disposal. They were born by a relic of Saint Cognatius, which means they please the Emperor. We have to remind people of it. Arrange a public ceremony of tonsure to initiate the Touched into the Order of the Hammer, and a service dedicated to reading parables about the acts of Saint Cognatius and his followers. Why don't you make the first move and assemble a mighty force from these Touched ones? If they're so obedient and diligent, then they will make fine troops. Assign a loyal commander to each squad to keep an eye on them, and these strange people will turn from a threat into mighty defenders of the Imperium. Lack of will, registering a high probability of manufacturing failure within the Crucible's sacred process. It is recommended to dispose of the finished batch of units and halt production of new ones. The algorithm of Great Sculpting requires further examination. Sacred icons painted by the Touched adorn the ship's decks. Enemy critical hit chances and warp damage against the flagship are reduced by 30%. Okay. Bullfire's advice. The Touched who were recruited as enforcers gave form to the ancient knowledge stored in their minds by modifying the void ship's weapons and using sacred archaeotech. Long-range dorsal macro cannons, which fires 2 shots, dealing 26 damage per shot. Security goes up by 2. Going to hold. Detailed plan of the ceremony handed over to the prelate. On the hammer, the Touched carried on with their toils, cultivating the land and building new settlements. Public induction of the Touched, along with their diligent service, eventually solidified their image in the minds of the people as the executors of Saint Cognatius' will sent down to the faithful to ease their burdens during the Great Sculpting. Any concerns about the Touched possibly posing a danger were completely dispelled. Okay. And so what does that bring us down to? Oh, we do have... What did we want? I gained the Blessing of Saint Cognatius. All non-Xenos allies gain +5 bonus to all their characteristics and skills, which is fantastic. Piety's Charge, I don't think I particularly need it. It does give me 5 profit factor, though. Holy Defenders. Arbitrator Solomon Veer's Armor. which is actually really nice armor. I don't think I'll be going for that. I mean, +5 to every characteristic and skill is pretty nice. I don't think we are going to go for that one. Promethium, Phlogiston, weapons and mechanisms. Promethium, good. Weapons, Phlogiston, okay. And mechanisms, just about holding on. Go and get Sacred Comet. Complete a development project of the highest difficulty in early colony. Wait, has that just been done? Surely not. Surely that's now currently working. Though Foulstone requires your attention, one of the servants tasked with the Crucible's maintenance has declared publicly that he has been liberated of all worldly concerns, for he is none other than the reincarnation of Saint Cognatius. There are some extreme questionable reports claiming that he has performed miracles. Supported by a congregation guarded by preaching, he has asked for your lordship's permission to depart from Foulstone with the Crucible in tow, so that he may continue Saint Cognatius' work and use the relic to transform worlds, ones true to the faithful of the Imperium, into lush, splendorous gardens. Goes about saying that such a generous gift to the Cronus Expanse could bring great renown for your lordship, but at a heavy cost. Foulstone would turn back into a wasteland, and you would lose the prestige that comes with having charge over such a valuable relic. What do we know about him? Cyber Hike, a technomat from Footfall. He now prefers to be called Brother Purevoice, an unremarkable commoner with no family, gaunt, unkempt, covered in scabs from working in the Crucible. He became obsessed with it from the day it was discovered. He never left his maintenance post, never rested, barely ever slept, fasting and living off stimulants and condensate from the relic's cooling circuit. Then he started having revelations and eventually saw the truth, or he went completely insane. His sermons are directed at commoners, appealing to them for humility and mercy. He often speaks about his former life as a saint, and many of these tales match known legends about Saint Cognatius. No anarchical pronunciations or radical deviations from the creed have been found in his words yet. Execute him publicly. I will grab. Whenever the wearer suffers an attack from a demon or warp damage, they inflict 8 burning to all adjacent enemies. Ale burning damage inflicted by the wearer deal double damage if the target demons or psychers. If we're going to try the purity, let him die, trying to prove his holiness. At least no one can stop troubling the people. We get the same. We also get Shadow of the Undying One. His light armor. Whenever the wearer dodges or parries an enemy attack, the wearer gains +6 momentum. Base armor property, weapon skill percentage parry, and plus agility percentage dodge against ranged attacks. Quite like that. Must be inducted into the order. We get consecrated weapons. Gets Triumph of Faith. Maybe I'm going to go Trial of Purity. I want to do that, but I kind of want to see if we can do it without complacency. I wish they had the opinions of my advisors, and Can I quick save? I can't. I have an ankle experience with saintly saviors like him in the past. Whatever the great cause they proclaim as their mission, they genuinely naively believe that people really do need them. We round up enough orphans and lepers who would trip over themselves to beg our prophet for salvation. He will soon forget all about the crucibles and his holy mission. False prophets in the streets are a common occurrence. Their sermons breed turmoil, riots, and acts of disobedience. The Inquisition recommends that such unstable agents be isolated and quietly removed. The archenemy's lies take on many guises, but the Emperor's miracles are 100-fold stronger. On more than a few occasions, he has bestowed epiphanies upon the faithful, even those of the humblest origin. I myself bear the name of a poor orphan who was granted miraculous powers by his grace. So, give me time and I will find you the most loyal agents to escort Brother Purevoice on his travels. Consecrated weapons. Saint Cognatius. Damn it, I've got 3 options left and I've lost the one that I wanted to keep. The Rogue Trader gains plus 15 bonus to all their skills. And that's not bad. Triumph of Faith, and I do get 2 profit factor. Consecrated weapons or Saint Cognatius. But then we're going to go for this one. Having loaded the Crucible onto the requisitioned void ship, the fair-voiced prophet gathered up his flock and set out for distant worlds to spread his word. The spiritual authority of the Order of the Hammer suffered as a result, and the loss of the Crucible sowed substantial unrest among the populace. Before departing, the preacher expressed his appreciation by sending the Lord Captain a gift, a relic that, according to his own claims, once belonged to his previous incarnation. Diligently provided protection for the prophet, ensuring that his thoughts remain pure. Alright then, so that actually got automatically completed. We don't really have anything else we can do. Janus seems to have a problem. Xenos intoxicant. Accept. The Lord Captain's presence will be required. There's a ritual on the go. This is where Janus. I'm down to the bottom level. Shelter. Also quite Xeno Vivisectory, I think I was going to go for. We need to get captive Xenos. Secret lair. Victorium schools. Maybe. Yappa Gamma. Tools of killing. Go and grab Sacred Flame. Warp Revelations. I didn't want that one. Guy barrier, I think. 20% minimum damage to their ranged weapons. Explorator's reputation goes up. Not that I need it. But we do get 21 mechanisms from this one. 21 weapons from this one. We need holy ammunition. Wherever we get that from. Sacred Flame. Cost me some promethium and chemicals. We get 9 weapons. Let's go ahead and grab that. On diligence. Tired Bastion, call to arms. We've provisions, adamantine and phlogiston, which we can probably do. That'll get us efficiency and complacency. Bastion, Bastion, and Bastion. Basically, we need to do Bastion. What do we need to do Bastion? We need missionaries. So we need to get missionaries. Oh, we've just finished Lightbringers. Assuming missionaries comes off here. We do. So does holy ammunition. We need people, and we need reputation with Drusians. We need a lot more reputation with Drusians. Okay, so we need some more people. Dargonus, can you get us a whole bunch of people? You can't, but let's go and grab this one anyway. Fabo 6. Corruption is infiltrated Fabo 6. Lord Captain, the cults of the Cult of Final Dawn have agitated the convicts into a full-blown uprising. Cult conspirators do not personally participate in the assault. Not too long ago, they scurried into the mines, deep into the tunnels rife with Xenos corruption. The overseers report the occurrence of tremors. It seems that the heretics are trying to clear up the cave-ins that we use to ward off the subterranean monster. All the following is required. We will gain trampled cult barrier. Sorry, banner. I become the Fiend of Phoebos 6. All allies gain plus 10 coercion. Whenever an enemy enters a 5-star radius zone around the rogue trader or their allies, this enemy must pass a willpower resistant test with a plus 5 bonus and become staggered for 1 turn. Not close enough to trigger this effect, the enemy must pass a resistant test for each of these allies. Or we get Mercy to the Repentant. But convicts of Phoebos 6 will not waste the second chance they have been granted, even if it costs them their lives. They have made for well-disciplined emergency crews. The flagship suffers minus 40% ram damage less and gains plus 50% chance to reduce the duration of each internal fire by 1 round. My advisors have to say not lack the resolve to fight and will drop their weapons should someone give them reason to fear. The purpose of many tactics in warfare is to sow terror in the enemy ranks, and I know some of these tactics well. Resources and status allow you to make use of one of the most blunt and affordable tools of all. Mercenaries. These dogs of war would even be ready and willing to go inside the warp if you paid them well enough. Quite like the Fiend of Phoebos 6. Ulfar, show my people how to instill fear in their enemies. Alright. Let's keep scrolling down. We did need captive Xenos. That does get us 18 people. Fortunately, it does cost me 3 profit factor, but we'll just have to live with that. And wait, where were we? That's in the middle of doing something. That immediately went and did that. Gets me 12 Promethium for 6 people. Palaces over the Outcast. Rogue Trader gains +10 Intelligent, Fellowship, and Willpower. Profit +7. We don't want Raider Base. Repentance of the Lost. Voice of Paduvian Power Sword. It's not great. I'm gonna go for Palaces of the Outsider. 14 profit factor gained on Dargonus. We're doing something on Kiava Gamma. We're doing something on Fellstone. Let's grab missionaries. Instead on Giannis. Let's come back and shelter. That is healed. I think this is the one I wanted. 12% dodge against Xenos. Go ahead and execute that. That will take actually a bit of time. Missionaries is finished. We just need to get a lot of Drusian reputation. We are actually doing something. We are doing something. We are doing something. Oh, hello. Something terrible prowls the planet, searching for a way to wipe out the planet's inhabitants. Victim died in small groups at first, so they dismiss it as simple accidents, or poisoning or crash transport. But the death toll started to rise, and explaining everything as mere coincidence is no longer an option. The enemy appears to be testing out different methods of killing your subjects. Like it's looking for the most efficient way to murder as many of them as possible. Our pick traps sometimes catch slight sight of the blurry dark shadows walking among the people, but no one has actually seen it with their own eyes. No one can see it, but snares do not need eyes. Leave some gifts for our unwanted guests. Any ideas? Well, then it's time to become predators ourselves. Your servants can't see it, and they don't know where its lair lies, but I will tell you how to find it. You need to spark the beast's curiosity. Leave something that craves out in the open and mark it so you can track the beast. And as it carries the bait away in its jaws, that is how we hunt cunning prey on Fenris. Awareness, Xenos. Okay, demolition. And how do I now have the highest demolition skill? Wait, how did we do? Don't just leave me in the dark. How did we do? Take some people, gives me Promethium. Let's do that. Got 12 more Promethium. I didn't get no answer. Okay, we don't seem to have any more projects here. Dargonus is busy. Cavagama is busy. Giannis is busy. And Fellstone is not busy. We have anything we can actually do, though. Just holy ammunition, which we need. More Drusian reputation. Okay, so we are, in fact, coming to the end of the episode. Let's see if we've got any fun new toys to play with. We were keeping that. 3 shots, 33 damage, long range. The one we've currently got equipped. We'll keep what we've got equipped. That can go to cargo. That can go to cargo. Each sector, cargo. We'll just keep what we've got, so that can go to cargo as well. As for ship management, I actually did want to go back to the bridge very quickly. We're going to see what new toys we can pick up, and then we are going to call the stream there. We are potentially, of course, going to try and raise our reputation with the Drusians. They get everything now. We have maxed out with the Explorators. Although I suppose the Imperial Navy, they do, of course, take gifts that nobody else uses. So they can, in fact, go and get their gifts as well. Like I said, yes, let's see what new toys we can get. And, of course, our profit factor has massively increased as well. Oh, and we seem to have a level to go up. And if we look at our stats, Look at those, ladies and gentlemen. It's ridiculous. So, Master of Shadowy Expanse gave me plus 10. Blessings of St. Cognatius. Is this going to translate it for other people? Blessing of St. Cognatius, yes. Blessing of the Data Angels. That because of something I've got equipped though? No, I don't think so. So my stats now are pretty ridiculous. I mean, plus 40. Pure Voiced Fame, Master of Inferno, Had Pattern Data Loom. Ridiculous, really. So yeah, stats are through the roof. Let's transportation of some goods. Reputation, give him everything he can take. I don't think we just went up a level, did we? No, we didn't. We're just shy on that count. And then so... Only 2,000? Really? We are close, however, to going up. Let's grab the Roaring Thunder. We are close to being able to do that colony thing with the Drusian's Reputation. Omnisire Providence. Elder Flow. The wearer's first attack during the first round of combat costs 0 AP. Whenever the wearer attacks an enemy and triggers an exploit with this attack, triggered effect is calculated as if this enemy had +1 additional exploit. Mars Pattern Thunderhammer. Portable Deflector. The wearer auto dodges the first hit from each attacker on the battlefield. Very nice. And then we have beautiful heavy armor. Mars Pattern Melter Gun. We can grab that as well. And the Annihilator Astartes Bolter. The only thing we are missing is our Ghost Hound, where it uses willpower for dodge tests instead of agility. Which... pretty much is for a Psyker, so we're not really too fussed by that, to be honest. If we jump out of this for Drusians, we need a lot more reputation. That is true. But I'm gonna guess we're pretty much, massively maxed out. We only really need 100 profit factor for these guys. We just really need to get more reputation. So we are going to go and focus on that. Now, let's go from newest to oldest. The Children of Assyrian can't be equipped by this character. Can only be equipped by Alderi. Well, that's not going to happen this round, is it? Anticargo? Whoever auto dodges the first hit from each attacker on the battlefield. Grab that. Warworld Origin Armor. How do we stack up from 65 to 80? Arm deflection actually goes down by 1. But base armor property +5 deflection as opposed to +2 against range attacks. And we get +30% dodge, which, I don't know, is a little bit of an odd thing to have on heavy armor. But there you go, and it does look prettier than the last type as well. We now have 90% armor and a 10 deflection rating. We also, I believe, got a Mars Pattern Melter Gun. That is a beautiful upgrade. Go ahead and equip that. We also then went and got Omnisire's Providence, which is a beautiful upgrade for that as well. If the target of this axe's attack is suffering from the effect of Expo's weakness, all energy damage dealt to the target is increased by +21%. If the target of the attack is not suffering from both Exploit and Expo's weakness, both of these effects are inflicted. So he is now very well kitted out. Let's go have a look at Abe. Which of these is in fact... They are in fact both worse, so they can just both go into cargo. At the start of the turn, the wearer recovers wounds equal to the number of bleeding creatures. We were thinking about that for Bahardo, but on the way, come via Ulfar, Annihilator Astartes Bolter, and... yeah, I mean, I think so. Let's go back to being beautiful bolt thrower and enter all skills. I'm just gonna keep this. I mean, great skill improvement. That's all I can say. It's good to know how much you can put that up by the end of, well, towards the end of the game. Each of the various critical hits made with a ranged weapon increases their melee weapon critical damage by plus strength bonus till the end of combat. Unfortunately not going to be getting used. Ascending order type. Let's, out of curiosity, go and check. Oh, so it's a little bit better than the Astartes bolter. But not hugely, to be fair. Anyway, that can now go to cargo. Must not have features Adeptus Astartes equipment. Got it. Yep, that's all that. Let's quickly pop into here. Can I now go and get the... No, not quite. 45 to 30. And just to confirm, we are on... Ah, so I need to basically get up to level 15. And I will be done. Unfortunately... Just not the kind of stuff. I mean, look at all of these Xeno artifacts. I suppose, you know what, why not? Let's come here. In fact, no, let's not give them these artifacts, because I could find use for them in the natural world, so to say, as I'm going around. But as I said, that is now the end of the playthrough. I hope you have enjoyed the session. Hope you all come back for more. We, of course, have plenty more Rogue Trader goodness to come, where we, of course, next are going to be going to Dargonus. There is something that needs our attention. There is also the defending of House Wessarian, good old Abe's house. And so until next time, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for joining me. I hope you have enjoyed it. And until we see you again, I hope that you will stay